Hey guys, good morning, welcome to another live session of Stock Sniper Trading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell, okay? I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please, secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of Forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra-low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our account's spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HCMC Greece, compliant with ESMA. EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AFX, recommended by Stock Sniper Trading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stock Sniper Trading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.
Recording in progress.
Hey guys, welcome. Good morning. Happy Friday. Juma Mubarak. Welcome, guys. It is Friday, September 22, just after 7:30 a.m. Eastern. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day, great week, and I hope everyone enjoys today and their weekend, going into the weekend. Okay, so thanks for joining, everybody. Everybody in Zoom, thank you. Mike, welcome. Thanks, everyone, for joining. I appreciate all of you guys. And everyone on YouTube, thank you guys as well for joining. Appreciate all of you guys. Dave will be back next week, guys. For those that are asking, Dave will be back, and we'll be ramping up things again with the both of us. So thank you everyone for joining. Appreciate all of you guys. Today's lineup, what we're going to be looking at, we're going to do 3 top downs. We have Bookmap over here, live liquidity feed. We can flip-flop on the specific securities we're looking at. We'll keep it with gold for now, because first top down we'll do is gold going into Comex. I'm also going to do 2 indices today. We're going to do US 30, Dow Jones, and we'll do Nasdaq right over here in the middle, okay? And we'll be looking at the charts like this, 3 charts with Bookmap, and whatever you're deciding to trade or choose, that's up to you, okay? There's enough choice here for gold or indices. Next week we'll switch it up. Maybe instead of gold one day we're going to do oil. Maybe instead of Nasdaq one day we'll do S&P. But with me, you will always see me looking at US 30, okay? That's just specifically me, personal. That's my go-to security right now. Okay, guys, so how is everybody doing? Okay, how is everybody's week going? I hope, guys, you're not just profiting in the markets. I hope you're profiting by learning. Okay, learning. Knowledge is power too, guys. So keep learning, keep getting at it. If you're getting frustrated, if you're struggling with anything, we can help you with that. We can always help. Just don't get frustrated. That's the worst, when we get frustrated. It takes away from our learning, you know. So I'm like a teacher too to my son. I'm teaching him some grade 7 French, English, and math yesterday, and I saw he was getting frustrated with the French words. He's wondering why all these accent aigus and circumflexes are on top of these words, and I have no idea either. Okay, it's just a different language. He was getting frustrated, but I calmed him down, and then now he understands what he's doing. So same thing with trading, guys. We can get frustrated. Just let's calm down. We'll figure it out. There's always an answer for everything, okay? But when we get frustrated, then it makes learning and trading more difficult, okay? So let's get started, guys. First thing is we're going to look at Forex Factory. There was a lot of news, okay, in London, pre-London. A lot of flash manufacturing came out. I see some red. That pumped up the US dollar around 3:15 a.m. Eastern. So these folders, specifically over here, 3:15, we had Euro. French flash manufacturing came out red, and these are red high impact folders. We had at 3:30, 15 minutes later, out of Germany, we had flash manufacturing here. Again at 4 o'clock, 4:30, then we had the UK flash manufacturing come out. So there was London, pre-London was very volatile, okay? So you can see a lot of red folders. And it's going to carry over to what we're going to trade into New York. Over here. So at 8:30, normally we've got some USD folders. Today we have two Canadian folders, core retail sales, month over month retail sales. Core retail sales, this is everything. Me, I'm a Canadian retail consumer, so everything I'm spending excluding automobiles. So this is me not buying my Lamborghinis. This is me spending my money other than Lamborghinis over here, okay? So I'm really interested to see these numbers to come out because I'm a Canadian consumer. I want to see what is the average Canadian, what are we spending our money on? Is it like our retail sales? Is it going up? Is it going down? Things like that, excluding automobiles. If anyone cares about this, that's the folders coming out there. So if you're trading anything to do with the Canadian dollar, pay attention to this over here. USD CAD is one of my favorite pairs to trade. No, I'm just joking. And then over here we have 9:45. Okay, so remember 9:30 is Wall Street. We're gonna get some volatility, and then our next 15-minute candle 9:45. This adds volatility as well. But now we've got two USD red folders. Flash manufacturing PMI on the US side. So what is it exactly? It measures a level of diffusion index based on surveyed purchasing managers in the manufacturing industry. Okay, so manufacturing affects the economy. Okay, greater than forecast is good for the currency we're looking at. So it's a leading indicator of economic health. Businesses react quickly to market conditions, and their purchasing managers hold perhaps the most current and relevant insight into the company's view of the economy. Okay, so that's what's coming out. We have to be careful going into Wall Street, and then maybe after 10 a.m., 10:30, 11, maybe the markets will cool off, better volume to trade. We've got Big PK taking over at 11. Shout outs to PK, guys. If everyone can give PK a shout out on YouTube and Zoom, PK is the man. He's got chilled sessions. The man is killing it on the post New York's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Thank you, PK, bro. Appreciate you. Okay, guys. So, excuse me. Are we clear on how the day is shaping up news-wise? And then as we're moving into over here, guys, let's get back to the charts now. Okay, so what have we done this week? Remember, let's just recap. Wednesday was FOMC, guys. Okay, so if you haven't heard Mr. J. Powell and his, maybe this weekend, take 30 minutes out of your day, listen to the conference, listen to what he's saying. So we had FOMC and all of the red folders we had this morning. Okay, but we're going to continue moving forward. Okay, so we've got gold over here on Bookmap. 15-minute slices, guys. 6:45, 7 a.m., 7:15, 7:30, 7:45 is right here coming up in 5 minutes, and we're going to continue going. We are currently above the VWAP right now. These are our offers above us, bids below us. You can see that there's some heat up here at 1948 in the futures market up here in the order book. Cumulative delta volume for since 6:45, since this stretch here the last hour, is leaning towards buy side liquidity, 257 positive. So that's why we're getting a little push on gold coming up around here. So let's go to the charts, guys. Okay, one chart at a time. We're going to get started with gold. I'm probably going to talk a little faster, guys. Okay, I'm going to try and so you understand what I'm saying. I'm going to talk fast but enunciate the words. I know everyone here, English isn't your first language, but hopefully, as someone told me, I'm also helping them with trading and also learning English. So that is amazing, guys. I'm learning English too myself. I'm not English is a very difficult language, guys. I was spelling with my daughter in grade 2, and she's getting so confused. She's getting so confused, and I understand. I don't know why there's all these silent letters, why they add all these extra letters. I have no idea. But that's the English language. It's probably one of the most difficult languages to learn. Okay, and it's derived from French. Is that what it is? Yeah. The only French I know is my French Canadian is the swear words, Lisa. That's where I get my French Canadian from. We blame our the French when we swear. I don't know why, but I find that funny. Okay, guys, let's get started with gold. Okay, so remember, what have we had this week? Remember this day. This was a big day. Okay, Wednesday, FOMC. Look at how they kind of faked out the market to the high, came back up to 1950 block, and then they pushed it down hard. And Thursday, we continued to sell off all the way down to 1913. Then at the end of the day, we came back up. We closed at 1920. Today, where did we open up? We opened up exactly where we closed on Thursday. So right there, I'm going to place a purple line there. Why a purple line? Because that's basically our low of the day, right at the wick right there. 1919.50, 1920 area is our low of the day on gold. And what happened when we opened up? Did we come back down to fill yesterday's wick? No. So I'm going to place like a yellow line right at yesterday's fresh low, 1913, 1914 area. So I'm putting a yellow line there just in case we reverse today and it's a bearish day and we come back down to where we opened, and maybe we come back down and fill. And then you see here, there's a little bit of a bullish body where when the market came down yesterday, it stopped right there. So it missed some orders in the market. There was some pending orders in the market that it didn't come all the way down to grab. So what I do there, some people call it fair value gap or whatever you call it. I don't care what you call it. I call it a green box right there. I'm just placing a green box. I can even lower it to the next available area right here, and I'm going to bring this across as a zone. And then when I stretch it over here, okay, and then I bring it to the left, I can start to see, okay, this day over here they came down into it and then went right back up and started that leg up. Again, we came back down into it right here and then came back up. Yesterday we came back into it, but we tapped it right there. Did we come into it? No. So it's making a higher low, and we started bullish today and continue to push off. So you see, guys, I'm now making like a base of support. Maybe this might be demand. Okay, this is today's candle. It's going to close today. But next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the next 2 weeks, I can bring this across into mid-October. I can bring it into November. I can bring it into 2024. Okay, it's a static zone. Could be a block in the market that continues to go forward. Okay, so what did we do? We came off of it, bounced. There's our neckline. We came back up. FOMC. They pinned it. They pushed it down. We came back down to there, back up, opening, and we're coming up bullish today. So if we close with gold volume below here anytime next week, below here, 1910, 1908, then maybe we're going to have bearish momentum, come back down to 1880s down in here. But we're still holding good support. The buyers are still interested in holding up gold. Okay, so maybe this was just a pullback and now we're back into moving bullish. How high did we move today? Where's our high of the day? High wick, 1928.75 approximately is our high of the day. Purple line. Okay, so we came up to the high of the day. We still have red volume from Thursday. Big rejection on FOMC, so there is still lots of supply in the market. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of see where this body is, where it used to be support over here in the past, right over here, used to be support right there. Then that big red body closed below this zone. I'm going to stretch it across right to those bodies and bring this big zone across now and make it red. Okay, so I can see then FOMC was an impulse breakout of here where all of these like wicks were up here and got rejected. Has any gold volume closed above 1940 up here, 1938? No. So they're pushing it down. We might consolidate in here for a couple days, but I'm watching to see later on if we can close with some volume up here. Maybe we flip this zone, gold fills all of these wicks, and then it's popping back up to past 1960, 1970 area. We're going to see if maybe they keep lowering it. So we have FOMC push down, lower high yesterday, a lower high currently today, but it's the day is young. Okay, we still have 9 hours to go, so we're gonna see if it keeps building. What happens if they start to push it down? Like if they start pushing it down, where could we go to? So you see here, body to body on Friday, September 15, and in the transition into Monday, I'm going to place a yellow line because this is a critical transition. This is a Friday and a Monday open, so it's very critical in the market. I'm going to place a yellow line there at 1924, 19, just below 1924, to see if we come down today. We come down, we come down, we come down. Sellers are pushing down. Maybe we might find a big block of bids sitting at 1924 to hold this uptrend and to continue push up. If we lose 1924, this yellow line, then selling pressure might continue to push down and it might come back down to where we opened. And if we can't hold the opening price, the purple line, then the candle will flip. Then it's got a long wick and then it's turning and it's red down here and it looks like a shooting star. And then with selling momentum, we might be filling yesterday's wick and come down into this block here. Okay, so currently in the market, our daily candle is bullish. 75% of the volume is still up here, so it is, buyers are in control. We can see our CVD currently is holding. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dissect today's daily candle and I'm going to go to a lower time frame. I'm going to go into 1 hour now. Now we can see 60 minutes how it's been moving. Okay, so if you remember this day, Wednesday, they pumped it, Wall Street, right up to FOMC. Then we had FOMC, the numbers come out, and more specifically, Mr. Powell come out with his purple tie, and he dumped the market on gold. And then the US dollar was moving up, and then what happened? We came down here, we pivoted, came back up, lower high. So even the hourly candle, small pullback, okay? You can pip and you can dip, you know, because you're coming into an area where there's a lot of supply still coming down in the market. They pinned it down and then they pushed it down again. Again, another 2 hour small pullback and continuing to trend down with the market. We held down here. There's our tweezer lows at a critical daily area. Then the buyers of gold have started to technically bring it right back up, but we are still bearish up here. So you can see at the high of the day up here, if we do come up here, if it does break out, where's like our hourly resistance in here? I would say here, 1930.75. I'm going to place a white line here. Why right here? Okay, I'm going to place it right there. Why? Just by looking over here. This is where the market held up. This is where the market held up. Here it was kind of just consolidating. This is kind of leading into London. Then we had the volume close above, couple retests, and there was the pump. And then here we have the red volume closing below the white line. There's the drop. Here's the pullback. Look at where they pinned it right there, exactly at that white line, and then continue push down. Today we came back up. High of the day is a lower high from the white line. We're coming down, but another big bullish candle is coming right back up. So if we break today's high of the day, maybe we can come up to 1930.75 and we'll test. We'll see what will happen up there. This could be hourly resistance before it hits the bigger block up here. And then when we trade into the red big box, if it does, there's your hourly volume where they kind of took it to right there, 1936. So one more, I'm going to place a white line just in case gold trades into the big red box. And then you can see how this was just clean traffic. Bullish candle right at Wall Street, go up, and then it comes right back down with Powell. Okay, so you can kind of see it's kind of like a pump and dump on gold. News was just for liquidity. FOMC was just a show. Okay, now when we're trading inside here, I can see how we're trading. We got a big bullish candle coming right back up, and we'll see if it comes back down, if it goes up, maybe it consolidates in this range, and we'll see what will happen at the purple high of the day, or if we can lose this daily area right here. So on the 5 minutes now what I do is I break everything down. I broke the daily candle down. We've got our daily critical areas. We broke down the hourly moves. Okay, and then these are our 5 minutes. Okay, so these are our 5-minute candles. From down here, they're making higher highs, higher lows, a new higher high, higher low, a new higher high, which was the high of the day exactly at 3:55, 4 a.m. Eastern this morning. And since then the sellers have been pushing it right back down, pull back lower high, new lower low, pull back lower high, new lower low, holding base support down here. Look at the 5 minutes. Even the 5 minutes, they have critical support, like right here. Look at all of the 5 minutes holding support right there. If you brought this across, the 5 minutes came right into your zone and bounced out of there. So volume above, green box. Okay, and we're continuing to push right back up. Where do we have most resistance on the 5 minutes? I can see right here. Okay, we got rejected right there. We got rejected right there. So if I bring this across, that's our short-term resistance right up here. Okay, so red. And then I see right here, this was just an impulse breakout at 350, 355. They tapped the high of the day, and then 4 a.m. that's where they changed the momentum. So to me, that looks like a quick little liquidity grab up there, fake out, but most of the volume is still below this red box. We're coming back up, so you can see where we're kind of ranging right now, and we're going to see what will happen. We can make this even tighter and tighter and tighter as the candles start to get more and more and more consolidated. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this for now. I will come back and fix gold to see how we continue its moving into Comex. Let's add some moving averages. 9 EMA is this green line. We are above the 9. 200 is right here at the base of the support here and above this critical daily yellow line. So we're above the 200, we're above the 9, which is considered to be bullish, but it's short-term bullish because we still got to respect all of this volume coming down from FOMC. Gold is trying to get back up, but it's kind of when you're climbing a mountain and you're tired. So you might come up to an area where you just can't go any higher, and then they'll push you down. But we'll see if we can close above this area. Maybe we're going to continue to take out this high of the day and maybe push forward. Okay, so that's gold, guys. Guys, we have a free Telegram link pinned at the top of the channel. If you guys are interested, we highly recommend that you click on it because we do give out some free trade signals and a lot of information there on promos and anything like that. And also, guys, we have a free SST Killshot EA download if you want. You can just click on the link and try it, guys, on demo and see how it is. It does give really, really good results. It's an EA software, so and it's doing pretty good in the markets. Okay, so gold, guys, I'll give you guys the chart. 1 second. Let's do this. Zoom chat. You guys have a trading view link right now, if you want, and that's the gold chart that we just did. Okay, so for everybody, I'm going to leave gold over here. Okay, so it'll be the third chart on the right. We have gold. Okay, and I'll clean it up too a little bit as we get closer to Comex. So right now it's kind of consolidating right above the VWAP in this area. Okay, guys, so now what time is it? 7:55. We got to continue moving because I got 25 minutes before Comex. I want to get these two charts done in 20 minutes, US 30 and Nasdaq. So I'm going to move over to US 30 now. Okay, so this is a completely different now mindset. Okay, we're not trading commodities anymore. This is not gold. This is now we're on US 30 Dow Jones. This is a US index over here. I'm also going to go to YM. This is the futures contract right here of Dow Jones. Again, I'm going to bring it down into the 15-minute time slices right over here. So we can see 7 a.m., we can see 7:15, 7:30, 7:45, 8 o'clock. You can see it's an opposite style volume delta than gold. Gold was positive. Over here we have US 30 is negative 300. So it looks like a lot of selling pressure. All of these transactions are leaning towards sell side offers, like sell side volume, sell stop, sell limits are accumulating right now. But it could be a possible short squeeze too if the buyers keep pushing it up and could squeeze shorts, and then it's continuing to drive up to here. But then we got to find where our next blocks are in the market where the big sellers are waiting, and I can see them right here, 34,400. That's where the majority of the bigger orders are sitting in the market. Okay, and then also below us we can see where the big bids are in the market down here. There's a little one here sitting at 34,350, 34 bids, but then we have some heat here and some heat here, some bigger orders, 34,335. There's 46. See how it just moved up? Did you guys just see how I was just talking right there, how I said the 35 bids? And did you just see how they just now pull them and push them up right here? So now they're building this area. So you can see If it comes down in here, if it builds strength, it's going to be a higher low with more bids, and maybe the buyers are going to continue to bring it up. Okay, so these are things your eye has to catch quickly. It doesn't always just, it's going to tell you the direction just because you see offers pulled and lifted. They're always playing games in here. Okay, so but you gotta pay attention to that. So if you didn't see it, then at least now I'm telling you that you got to work on watching what's going on in the depth of market. Okay, these are all in queue. They're waiting to get transacted. And then sometimes when they see selling pressure coming down, they might pull and then come down lower because they might want to get filled at a lower price, at a discount. And if that's the case, if you're selling and you see that, then with more offers, then you might hold the trade longer because you're going to benefit and you're going to profit more because the price is going to continue to push down to a lower level. So it does help. It does help everybody. It does help scalpers. It does help intraday traders. It does help investors. But understanding the order flow will help you as a trader, will advance you as a trader. It's a little bit more advanced, but when you're ready to take your trading to the next level, I highly recommend that you learn order flow as well to complement your trading. Okay, so sorry for the long talk, but I just saw something and had to explain it quickly. So US 30 on the daily, let's take a look at what it's doing. Okay, so US 30 back up here. Okay, so this is now mid-July, early August. That's our ceiling up there. That's where they shut it down. Okay, big supply, bring it back down. We held right here, mid-August. Come back up, come back down, higher low. We came back up. Now we have this big bullish engulfing candle on Thursday, September 14th, followed by a big bearish engulfing candle the next day on Friday. So, and then it's a double top. It came up one time, pushed down, there's our neckline, came up again, then we have a heavy red candle pushing down. The second top looks like an M. We got some consolidation in the middle, and then we had right over here FOMC fake out, where they bring the market up to get you excited to buy, and then what do? They pinned it down hard. That's a big shooting star candle coming down from FOMC. And then you see how that, with this candle, guys, make sure you learn your individual candlesticks, guys, because they can help predict the next move. That is a shooting star. Okay, this is your second most bearish candle there is, next to this one, this bullish bearish engulfing. Okay, so but no, not just look at it and just memorize what it looks like. Understand what happened. That day was very, very bullish at Wall Street, coming up on FOMC. Why did they come up here? They came up to hit all the pending orders into 50% of the big bearish candle. They got all the orders, they got all the money, and then they timed it perfectly right where Jay Powell comes out with his purple tie and he starts talking, and then all of a sudden the market just starts dumping and the US dollar starts pumping. And where did they close? They closed near the low. They closed it near the low for a specific reason. They didn't close it down here just by chance, because they want that continued momentum to continue to break this critical areas where the market held up here and held up here on this big bullish candle. So now we actually closed below yesterday, below this critical area right here where I'm going to place my lines. And you look at today's daily candle, it's very thin on US 30. Okay, it's Friday. This is how things move. So what happened? We closed, we gapped up, we came down. That's our low of the day, 34,018. So we're hugging 34K psychological area. It's holding, purple line. And we continue to push up to here. That's our high of the day. 34,130 approximately is our high of the day. Right there, purple line. Okay, and when we hit it, we came back down. But more specifically, look over here. Okay, so this was our previous areas of support. Yesterday we closed below it, and now it's coming back up to retest. So where could we come up to retest? It could continue to push. We have a big red candle coming down yesterday. Again, if I'm looking at 50% of that, I would probably place a line right there. But I see these two wicks right here. Those are important wicks in the market. So let's place a yellow line together at these wicks. Let's all do it, okay? Right here, at this wick, and then you see how it lines up with this body, That's an important area in the market, critical. Okay, so I'm going to place a yellow line there. It's a little bit above 50%. If I was eyeballing, I'd probably do 50% right there, but I can do 50% right there. What I'll do is I'll do a red box up to that yellow line, and I'll bring it down to about 50% right there. So what that is, what that's telling me personally when I'm trading, is if today's green candle comes all the way up, green, 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 and taps into here, I think it could possibly get rejected and pushed down. Why? Because of big bearish engulfing candle right here, of FOMC's shooting star, yesterday's huge bearish volume. So even if this is a pullback, it might pull back, but then it might just pull back right into 50% up there, come in, and then that supply is still, those offers are still coming down, and then they continue to push it down. If the buyers can close it above this area, then I flip that red box green, 50% of this candle, to see if the buyers can continue with their momentum and engulf and then start to come up to here. Okay, but we got to wait for daily candles to close, because these are daily candles. But that's interesting to know, like momentum, so then you can stay with your sells. Right now we're reaching a little bit of a bottom down here, because in the past, look at it, it stopped right there, stopped yesterday and today. So they're holding it 34,000 psychological area. So what I'm going to do here is, again, with that body right below this purple line, I'm going to draw a green box and bring it across. I'd like to see if sellers can break this area today and continue to push down. If not, we might be getting some bids, and it might be like a sympathy rally, come back up on a Friday, and then developing for next week's move. So you got to understand, market makers engineer. They're engineers, okay? Just like we have mechanical, chemical, civil, electrical engineers, market makers are engineers themselves, okay? They engineer moves. So they could be engineering Friday to show like it's a false bounce, and then come next week, that's when they come down hard and they dump it. So they might be collecting some liquidity to come back up. So understand that, guys. Market makers are engineers. They're very, very smart at what they do, but you and I have to outsmart them. We got to be very, very smart. So if we have maybe an impulse break below here, maybe it comes down to this yellow line. And these I use for scalping. Everyone says, Ron, where are you picking these yellow lines from? Look right there. See the wick? 50% of the body. I'm not just guessing 50%. It's 50% of that body. Look at the retracement right down to about 50%. Caught the wick and started this huge bullish move. So if it breaks down impulsively right down there, there could be some bids waiting right at that yellow line. Okay, but right now we could also consolidate in here today. We've got our zones. If it continues to push up a little bit more and doesn't hit the red box, then somewhere in here, maybe we trade into. Okay, so if you don't know, this is also, if you can't get anything from the left, then what I suggest is just eyeball from the purple line to maybe the red box and just pick half. That's what I'm going to do right now, and watch. We'll see how it plays out. So I'm going to put a yellow line right here. A yellow line. Why right there? It's just from the purple to the red, that's about half of it. And it's a nice whole, like I like this number, 34,175. It's a quarter increment. Markets like to move at 34,000, 34,025, 34,050, 34,075, and so on and so forth, 25 point increments. So that's what I got for the daily. I got to go a little bit faster, guys. It's 8:05. On the hourly, okay, look at US 30, how it's continuing to break above the VWAP, push up, might hit this big block up here, and then that's where it might come down. Okay, so on the hourly, real clean trading hourly. Wow, we don't normally see US 30 trade this clean on the hourly. Look how beautiful it is. This big uptrend, look at all those hourly candles straight come up, and then red just push it right back down. Now we're forming a small hourly double bottom down here. Look at it building. Okay, we came all the way down, one bottom, come up. There's our neckline, high of the day up here. Okay, and push right back down, pick up the wicks, higher lows. We're coming up, back up strong. So today, look at it, it's a clean W, guys. It's building. Now we're gonna see how far, if they can break out this high of the day, maybe come up to that yellow line, what I just said, 34,175, and we'll test what happens up there. If they can continue to push it up, the bulls, then you're coming into the big area right over here where there was a lot of craziness going on over here yesterday in trading. Okay, so it might come up to the red box and then push down, but we need to close with volume above this purple line today in order to continue to push this. If now we have hourly retracements, for example, if they push us down, this hourly candle, where could it come down to? Let's look at some critical hourly bodies in the market right here. I'm going to place a white line right here. Why? Because look to the left of the chart. Here it came up, touched the white line, went right back down. Here it pierced through it, and closed right at the white line, small pullback, and then we had that big bullish candle break out of that white line. And over here, this red candle came down, back up, close right at the white line. Again, we came down, back up, close above the white line. Now we have this hourly ignited candle that's continuing to drive, fill these wicks and come up. But up here, there's a lot of wicks up here. Wick, wick, wick. Our bodies are right there. 34,115 white line. I'm going to place right here at these bodies. Body, body, body. And you see we just tapped it, kissed it, and got rejected off of it. Okay, so this is what we got to watch. We got to see where we close with some bullish volume, because right now it's getting 4 rejections above here and just got rejected right now with a lower high. So they might push this down. We're going to see if it continues to build and we break out of here. But it is a nice clean W. Like, guys, if you cannot see a W, we got to go to the eye doctor and maybe get some contacts, laser surgery, or some glasses. Okay, because this is a beautiful double bottom building with wicks on the bottom, but what we need to get the next formation. We need to break above all those wicks, get some volume close above there. Maybe it retraces back to this block, which will be green, which will be demand bids, and then we bounce out of here, and then maybe we're continuing to push up here. This is a possible 1 hour path. If you are a intraday or swing trader today, that is a possible path. Okay, but we can't always assume just because we see W's that it's going to go that way. No, the market can fake us out. It could make it look like it's a W ready to break out. Then maybe like an impulse up here, and there's a ton of block of offers waiting, and then they just push it right back down. Okay, that could happen. But that's why if you're patient and you're disciplined and you wait for a specific time frame to close above or below, then it might help you instead of just guessing where it's going to go. Okay. So let's go to now the 5 minutes. The 5 minutes, you can see the 5 minutes are building. There's a little bit, like I don't even need to draw a trend line. My eyes automatically just see, look at it, okay? It's coming up. You don't always need to use trend lines, guys, okay? You can see it's building off the bottom. Higher high, higher low, higher high. 1, 2, 3, 4 wicks coming down, but picking up the liquidity and coming right back up. Okay, so it is building, but we still have to respect the fact that every time the 5 minute candles get up to near the high of the day, the purple, they get rejected right there. They get rejected right there. So I'm bringing this a red box just to give us a heads up that if we come back up here, could possibly get rejected. Right now it's getting rejected and we haven't even traded into that red box. Okay, so pull back. Where? So now even 5 minute candles, look, they make critical areas. This is why I like how I scalp. Okay, so I figure out right here, those wicks, red, they got rejected. Right there, that was a big impulse candle that came out and it was a shooting star. Okay, this candle right here, it was green, fake out, and then close near the low, and then look at 1, 2, 3 bars come down. That's an easy scalp going down. You can get yourself maybe 20 pips going down by following the formation of these candles. Now if I bring this box across, I stretch it across, what color is it? Green. Why green? Because the volume closed above. So I'm flipping it green. This is where I can trap it and trap it. And now I can see it's trading inside here, below the red and the green. If I don't want to trade in here, what I can do is consolidate this entire zone and I can watch what's happening. If it wants to build in here, let it build. Okay, we know, we're smart. We know that US 30 is not going to trade in here all day. Okay, if you think that, I'm telling you, you're wrong, because volume has 3 directions. Either sideways in here, and then we know it's accumulating. Buyers and sellers are accumulating, both parties. But at some point, the volume needs to get redistributed. Whoever's accumulating more will redistribute it. If it is the buyers today, maybe they break it out, pull back here, retest this. This is now support, demand. You'll see a flood of bids come in at this level, and then all of a sudden we're moving up there. That's today's possible path. Okay. Also down here, what if the sellers break it down here? We break the trend line, we retest this, we flip it red, a ton of offers come in the market, and then they shoot it back down to the low of the day. That's our possible path, guys. Possible inside the box, accumulation, possible breakout to the upside, or possible break to the downside. And there's also fake outs too. Okay, so this is another thing. This is what could happen to the upside. They could also fake it to the upside, but when it comes down to the retest, like over here, then there is no retest. Then it comes back and closes back in the box, come up, and then all of a sudden it does something like that. That's then your fake out. That's your head and shoulder. That's why we always look for a confirmed retest at this area. Does this make sense, guys? Sorry I'm taking so long, but this is good for someone who wants to learn and study over the weekend. Okay, make sure you know these things. Okay, they seem basic, but they're not, guys. When you're trading a live environment, your emotions are involved, you panic. But my recommendation is wait for bodies to close. When in doubt, wait it out. Okay, if you're not sure, don't always go on any impulse candle. Wait it out, guys. Okay, you know, like if you want to be a disciplined, patient trader, you can wait. You can get paid throughout the day if you're patiently waiting. We're going to make mistakes too, you know, we're going to make, but the more we take impulse trades, the more mistakes we're going to make. So if you can, if I can give you guys any advice, is to remain patient. When you don't feel confident on anything, don't take the trade. Just wait. There will be another setup. Okay, so let's add 9 EMA. We're above the 9 right here, and let's add the 200. We're right at the 200. So you can see how even our EMAs are getting, they're converging together, they're getting tight. So this is where we might see some consolidation here, and then we'll watch for our next move. Okay, so I'm going to put US 30 right over here to the left. Guys, I have about 8 minutes before Comex, so I'm gonna go fast through Nasdaq. Okay, sorry, let me just give you guys the chart here for US 30. See, I don't need to take this long when I'm doing a personal top down. I can get it done in a couple minutes, but I like to explain as I'm doing things. Helps you guys understand what I'm doing. I don't want to just come on here and throw lines and just let's watch the candles. Okay, I really want to explain my thought process, my psychology of why I do this. Hopefully it does help you guys and you understand what I'm doing. And with feedback I get from a lot of traders, it is helping them. So I'm going to continue doing what I do to help everyone learn and educate yourself so you guys can be the best traders you can be. Guys, in Zoom, there is a trading view link. That's US 30. Nasdaq is pumping out of here. Okay, so gold retraced right back down to our green block right here, right down to the 200 EMA. Let's see if it can hold and buyers bring it right back up. If it starts to close below here before Comex, could start to push down. Okay, I'm going to do Nasdaq really quickly right here. Okay, so right now Nasdaq is bullish candle continuing. Look at where it closed. It closed above all of this area right here, guys. Okay, here's a perfect example. See these red wicks right there? If you had a box, whatever color you want to do it, pink, orange, green, I don't care what the color is, just understand it's a zone. Right here it was supply pushing down. We closed above it. Look at the retest. This was a red candle that just opened and came right back down to the box, and look at where it caught a wick. You could see what I mean right there. That is a confirmed retest on Nasdaq. You could buy the wick, you could buy the break of the body, place your stop loss below here, and you're in profit right now. Okay, and then you see the next candle again, pull back, higher low, pick up the bids, and now we're breaking out. So that's exactly what I was just talking about on gold. But this is not a fake out. This is a confirmed breakout. Okay. So just, yeah, that's a good example right there. Perfect. Okay, so let's go to daily really fast. We're 5 minutes away, guys, from Comex. If you guys are watching gold and I don't get this done in time, just please watch your charts. Nasdaq is very, very similar to setup like US 30 on daily. We got our M top. We have our big red candle on Friday, some consolidation. Then we had FOMC push it down, yesterday's big bearish candle, and now we're retracing right back up. Where? Right at this area of support. We might be coming up to 50% of the body. Okay, so this is everything we talk about. Now we can see it. Okay, we can visually see it. That's our low of the day, purple line. We opened right where we closed yesterday. Look at below us. Okay, anything comes down here, that's all we got is that wick. This wick is the only thing that's going to save Nasdaq in the market. 14,550. Yellow line right below there. So far it's holding. We got a higher low today. Now it's coming up. We are currently at our high of the day on Nasdaq. Right now we're at the high wick. Okay, I'm going to place that purple. We're right there. And then what I'm also going to do is now I'm going to look at half of the body on Nasdaq. Okay, half of the body. Where's half of it? Maybe right there. And draw like a box. Okay. Right now, we could be trading into it, okay? So we're at the high of the day, 50% of yesterday's red candle. is right there. Okay, so we could be trading into this. Maybe we catch a wick and it goes down. Maybe buyers are in control today and start to break it out of here. If we break it out of here, this is where we could go. Look at, guys, critical bodies to the left, right over here. I've got a lot of critical bodies right here. Body, 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 body. Here was a gap in the market. That's a Friday, Monday transition gap. So that purple line, I'm going to make it yellow in case we're coming up there today. Okay, might come up there, get rejected and come back down. Maybe we'll retest this box. But that's for bullish momentum. We'll see if it comes down today. What happens if it comes down? We catch a wick. We still have, look at half the body today. I could go right at half of the green body right there and place a yellow line. But what I'm doing is I'm looking at more specific areas now. I see a wick that actually came down and went right back up. So let's place a yellow line at this critical wick in the market. And in case we come back down today, maybe it comes down to the yellow line and then goes back up and we don't break this yellow line. Okay, so that's how it looks daily on Nasdaq. Right now it is bullish, really bullish, but we still have a lot of supply above us. So overall it's bearish, higher time frame. Today it's bullish. So let's break down today's daily bullish candle in the hourly. When did it start to get bullish? Okay, we consolidated down here. This was at the close of the market. Then you got the Asian session, hold. It's kind of like a double bottom where it came down, back up, back down, and there it goes. Okay, we broke even hourly candles, guys. Okay, hey, this is why I'm telling you, learn price action. Doesn't matter what type of trader you are. Did it close above this resistance? Yes. Next body is ignited. Break the wick. You could have bought right here at 10 p.m. Eastern. Place your stop loss up here. And if you were holding this trade from 10 p.m. Eastern, you are in big profit. You're up almost 90 pips right now. You could be done for the day and be done. Hourly, do we see a trend? Like I don't even need to draw a trend line. You can clearly see it's pushing up. Okay, it's making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Now we're coming up. But look at what we're coming into. We're coming into the big red box. And look at all the rejections. Rejection, 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 rejection. Where do we have most of our rejections? I'm going to go at that wick right there. I'm going to place a white line in case we trade into this red box. That's the majority of hourly rejection right there. And that body, white line inside there. Okay. It's coming up. Where do we have hourly support right now with Nasdaq? Right here. It's building. You can see it's building right there. Okay, so we've got our move. This could be a pullback, guys. Okay, remember it's nice. It looks great, but look at the big push down. Okay, so it could just be pulling right back up today, right into the red box, and then boom, could come down like an elevator again. Okay, so just understand we're short-term bullish right now, but overall, look at what we're battling against. That's your uphill battle. If you're trying to climb a mountain, you got to climb all this. So we know that there's heavy selling pressure on a higher time frame. So this is coming down bigger than an hourly. This is coming down from the 4-hour. This is coming down from the daily. This is coming down from the weekly. If you go and look at all of your candles right now on the higher time frame, you're going to see how heavy this is coming down. Okay, so on the 5 minutes, guys, real quick. Yep, we're going to have Comex open up in 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to flip to gold. Sorry. I got to learn myself to do this a lot faster. So sometimes I talk too much, but I try to do it in a positive way to help you guys. But someone says, Ron, you talk too much. I know. My wife says it all day. I get it, guys. I don't do it in a bad way. I do it to try and help everybody out. But sometimes I got to get this done a lot faster. Okay, so guys, let's just add some EMAs, and then I just want to give you guys this chart, and we're going to move over really quickly here. Maybe sometimes we got to start at 7 a.m. That 30 minutes might be precious. Okay? Then I don't need to rush. Maybe, guys, next time we're doing New York with me, I might start it at 7 a.m. and then we can do this where we're not rushed. We can take our time. Guys, I just put a Zoom link for Nasdaq. Okay, guys? So here we are. Okay, so we're back. Let's just, okay, so just to recap, we have US 30 over here on the left. We have Nasdaq right here in the middle. We've got gold right over here to the right, and it's Comex market open 820, and we're on gold in the book. Okay, so if we're looking to take any trades, anything, make sure you look at your spreads, make sure you have the right lot size. Okay, let's not make any mental mistakes on a Friday. Okay, so we're bullish right off of the green box. Okay, there are some scalpers that take a buy right off the green box. Like, they trust their analysis, they get in. They're not looking for 40 pips, they're looking for 5 pips, 10 pips, maybe 15, and they get out of the market. But they time these moves at these critical areas. Okay, I don't suggest doing it right at a critical market open like Comex, because it could come up, it could go down with heavy volatility. So let's just see. Comex just opened up right now, 2 minutes. We're trading inside here. Or we could start in London. I don't know. I did London for years, trading Zane, and it really destroyed the way how I sleep. So we got Shahab in London right now. Maybe I'll do a couple sessions, but it's rough. Okay, because I don't sleep. So then I would have to go midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. with no sleep, and then do the London, then sleep for 2 hours. Then I got to get up and get my kids ready for school. And I also like to trade Wall Street, so I would be a zombie. I've done that for years, guys. Believe me. I was doing that shift before even with SST. So I did that for years, guys. That's a graveyard shift over here. If I lived in Europe, I would 100% be doing that. But in North America, it's a tough shift. Okay, so US 30, again, just inside the box, consolidating. Red, green, red, green. Nasdaq breaking out. Okay, so I want you guys to understand that Nasdaq is a different security from US 30. Remember, Nasdaq is tech. Gold, we have indecision. Okay, so let's just let it build. Okay, it's right at the VWAP again. Our CVD is pretty balanced, negative 43. Kind of, there's the zero. Okay, that's when the market is, well, not the market, but the book, when the book is balanced. Okay, I'm going to ask you guys, is anybody in a trade on gold? Is anyone testing out a buy down here? Is anyone still selling the market? Ferdinand, you're in a small gold buy. Okay, so let's see if it can continue to hold this supporting area. If it does dip down, remember here, Ferdinand, this yellow critical area right here, it could dip down to pick up the bids right here at this critical daily area. So if you're in a buy, I would recommend having stop loss below this yellow line just in case, because the yellow line could come down and catch a wick and go right back up. Okay, and then we have some area of resistance on gold. We're trying to break right here. This area right here. Here it held as support, there it turned to resistance. So this area where I'm drawing this small red box right now, that's what we're trying to break above if you're in a buy on gold. Okay, this area. So, and then to fill that prior wick, if we can close above here, then yep, see how it's moving bullish right through here? Okay, so we're pushing above the VWAP. But this is where the big fight is going to be, near the close. There's the close. Okay, so see how we closed? Ignited red where they just brought it down. I'm going to flip that red box now green quickly, because it might just bounce right off of it, catch a wick. If we can catch the bids right here at 1945, there's 38 of them waiting. Can we catch them? Yep. Wick off. There's the wick. Okay, see how sometimes Bookmap is like a leading indicator. Sometimes I can trade right off Bookmap. I don't even need to look at candlesticks. I can see right here. I can see how it comes down, how it picks up the bids. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm seeing, but sometimes I make trades right off of Bookmap with using TradingView. But this is sometimes a leading indicator. It moves faster. We're looking at the actual live book, and so TradingView is a little bit lagging behind. We saw this with FOMC. To tell you guys, when we were trading FOMC, we saw the sell-off before the candle even closed. So it does help a lot, okay? And this one too, okay? So just going through, it's an ignited red bar. Did it hold at the green box? No. So it's now coming down, engulfing. Did it hold 50% of the body? No. So we're right back, coming right back down to where it started down here. Okay, and this is a big red bar. So now it caught a wick. Right now, like, I don't like to trade in here because it's green, red. It's the same thing like what US 30 is doing. So sometimes I'm on the sidelines right now. I was just trying to break it down because I asked some of you guys were in a buy, some of you guys were in a sell. So I'm just trying to give my live like analysis to help both of you guys. Someone is selling, someone is buying. My bias is I'm on the sidelines just explaining what's going on, and see, it came down, picked up some bids. So now we have to watch. There's still a lot of time on this candle. 3 minutes. Anything can happen in 3 minutes. It could pick up all the bids and all of a sudden it's reversing back up here and maybe we get a buy breakout. It could start to close down here, and then unfortunately this is the only thing that could hold gold up is this yellow critical line. If we lose this, then it's going to drop down further. And where will it drop? It will drop down to maybe take out there's the 1922.60. I'm going to place a red line at this previous drop where the market did break below here and then came right back up. So that's one target if we start to break below there. Okay, we got to follow also the close of the candle. Nasdaq is bullish, okay, so closed above. This is a new high of the day. Purple line, Nasdaq, new break. Okay, so continuing to push up. Remember, if it trades in this big red box, that's 50% of yesterday's bearish candle, but that's our hourly resistance right there. If it comes up to 14,815 up there, look at RSI on Nasdaq. Okay, I'm not an RSI trader, but some of you guys are, and some of you guys are messaging me, DMing me, telling me Nasdaq is 78 on RSI. Okay, that doesn't mean we just hit the sell button. Look at what you're selling against, this big bull. Let's let it maybe come into here, catch some big offers, and then rotate down. Then maybe we can start to sell it down. Then maybe we start to sell it down below the purple line. Okay, let's just think about it. It's breaking the daily high right now. Okay, so and it's overbought on the 5 minutes. So maybe it's going to come to a higher time frame area where there's a big block of offers, and then it comes back down. Maybe we close below that purple line and then retest it, then it drops. And then this to me looks like they could be engineering a move to come up to grab all the pending orders at the high of the day, above the high of the day, and then maybe they bring it right back down, and then we could look for a possible sell opportunity. But do I want to buy the high right now? No. I could have been a buyer here. I could have been a buyer on that candle here, here, here. I feel like the train left the bus station, and for me to buy up here, I feel like I'm just FOMO. I feel like I'm fear of missing out. Oh my God, I gotta buy because it's gonna go higher. Yes, it could go higher. It could go 10, 20 pips. But do I want to risk buying the high for 10, 20 pips when it could possibly come tumbling down? Okay, so this is where discipline as a trader, you have to. I know some traders are saying, Ron, I gotta buy right now. No, you don't have to buy right now. You can wait patiently and let it go up, collect all the offers, and maybe we'll come down, and maybe then we'll look for a sell. But remember, we also, not just a sell could be one leg down. Maybe we got to look for a double top. Okay, so we got to find where it can find some offers, come back down. You know, when it comes down, there's going to be bids that pull it back up, but then the second time, maybe the offers come down stronger, and then it really dumps down. So there's a lot we got to look at when we're trading. Look at gold, guys, how it collected that wick. Okay, so it came down, collected the wick. Look at where we're closing. 5 seconds above. Look at, wow. Okay, they could flip this candle now green and continue to punch up. So look at how it held down there, picked up all the bids. We're back above the VWAP. There's the close. Still hold this green zone. Look, we have no wicks above us. So if we just catch a bullish candle, it's going to possibly break above here and start to fill up to 1926, 1927. Here it comes up. Okay, for you guys buying, okay, it's holding. It came down, but stop loss below structure. Yes, it was a scary red candle, but remember, it's 5-minute candle. Okay, it's 5 minutes. Don't judge a candle with a 5-minute candle in the first 30 seconds, 2 minutes. You got to wait for it to close. Look at where it closed. And here's your next push. There it goes. So we're going to take out maybe this block and come up to these ones. When I'm looking on targets, when I'm trading, okay, here, that's a target. If it can come up to that red line, that's a great target. If it breaks above, maybe we'll come up to that red box up there. But you see how now there's buyers trapped right there. Okay, they're trapped because They traded into a big block of offers, and then they got rejected hard. Okay, so now it's coming right back down. Now we gotta see if we can pick up the bids and come right back up. Remember, it's a 5-minute candle, 3.5 minutes. So we know it came out, it made a high. That's great to continue uptrend. But anytime you make a high, you're coming where there's going to be some offers. Then it came right back down, picked up more bids, and now the body needs to continue to fill to come back up to the high. And then with that momentum where it filled up, it got out those bids, I'm pretty sure that if it comes back to the high, it can continue to maybe come up to the next couple highs. But again, we need to build here. It needs to continue to build at this VWAP. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, because I know this is live and I talk very, very fast, but this is important in trading, guys. That was a big, strong bearish candle that came all the way down, but did it close down here? No. When it came down, it was met with a ton of bids that brought it all the way right back up where we closed right here. We opened, retested this, had enough momentum to take out the next high. But remember, this is Comex market open, and we have news, okay? 8:30 news, some Canadian news came in the market. Okay, so, and it's still in this range. But there is some scalpers in the group, okay? So when we're scalping, if you see a move like that, and you're in a buy, and it comes up, and it comes up, back up, you still got to respect here, but you could be taking out some profit. But right now we're still in this tight range. We're still right at this VWAP. Like, buyers are trying to break it out, but sellers are selling it down. So it's very, very tight, consolidated. US 30, look at it, okay? That's why I trapped it. Do I want to trade this? No, it's kind of like I'm guessing that it's going to break out bullish or it's going to go down bearish. Someone's going to get squeezed in here. The buyers are going to get squeezed or the sellers. One party is going to get squeezed. Do I want to trade in that? No way. I'm going to wait. Okay, so now we can see Nasdaq got rejected right there. Let's see where it will close. Will this body close below 50% of that green body and close below that purple line? If it does, we'll see if we can continue to push down. Might be a pullback to come back up and then get a double top, and then maybe Nasdaq might be looking like a good sell opportunity. Okay, and again, now we have some sideways action. Hey, look at where the volume is concentrated, like right at this area. So we'll see if it continues to build. Can it close above here? Can the sellers close it below there? That's why I like to trade candle by candle. I take my life candle by candle. So that's how I trade. Okay, candle by candle. Okay, I can't assume that it's going to go bullish. I can't assume. I don't know what's going to happen. I got to wait for 30 seconds for this bar to close. Okay, now we have the leg coming down. We know, okay, they rejected it there. But let's see now where we close on Nasdaq. Let's see where we close on US 30. Let's see where we close on gold over here. Flyboat Kells, welcome. Great rising. Happy Friday to you, bro. Thank you. Yes, guys. Thank you, Flykills. Can we get these likes up, guys? If you got some good information, guys. Okay, so with gold, what I do is I flip that green box red. Now we close below it. Okay, so maybe now the selling pressure will push it back down into here. What happened with Nasdaq? Yes, we did close right, but this is the pullback now. This is the pullback. Always assume there's going to be pullbacks in the markets. Okay, that's what I do. I always assume that there's going to be a pullback, then I look to see if it gets rejected. So it's a green candle opening. Okay, will it pull back to about approximately 50% of that red body or back up to this red zone? Then I look for it to come back down. Yeah, 315 watchers and only 100 likes, guys. It's not really motivating to get onto YouTube every morning to do this if no one appreciates what we do, guys. I'm saying that for real. Even Dave put his foot down too. We don't need to come on YouTube, guys. We can just sit in the Zoom and have fun with our guys. We really want to give back to you guys, but if we cannot get likes, I don't want to be a person that's begging for likes. I don't. No, I don't need you to buy me lunch. I appreciate it. All I need you to do is hit the like button. But I appreciate that. Thank you, bro. FNFC, shout out to you. Um, no, it's not the best markets today, Zoni. That it's okay. That's why you have to assume. That's remember what I said at the start of the call. Fridays, I always assume are going to be not the best trading day. So I go in with that type of expectation. If the markets on Friday can prove me otherwise, then that's good. But I always assume that the markets on Fridays trade like this. Okay, they're tough. So what I do is I lower my risk. I trade more patient on a Friday. But I on Fridays I really let the market prove to me how it's going to trade. But I always go in with the expectation that it's going to be a rough day. It's going to be a choppy day. Okay, those are what I have. Also, I have those expectations on Mondays too. Mondays can be flat as well. So Mondays and Fridays, I believe the best trading days are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, in my opinion. Um, I think there's better volume, intra-week volume. Monday and Fridays are engineering days where they set up the week how it's going to trade. Sherry, Thursday is the best. Yeah, everybody has their favorite days. Um, Mine are I love trading Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, so gold. Okay, we took out the high, came back down. Now we're going to see again. Can the sellers close it below here, and maybe gold is going to continue to push down. Nasdaq is pushing down. Okay, US 30 is still in the box here. So Nasdaq was, you could have taken a sell here. You could have. But I'm going to see maybe if it pulls back. Okay, it could pull back right down to this 90 MA. And okay, so we came up. This is one leg up, one leg coming back down. So let's see if we get that next leg coming up. And then if it's with a lower high and then they push it down, could possibly entertain maybe a sell position on Nasdaq. I don't particularly like to trade Nasdaq myself, but maybe I'll look for a trade today with Nasdaq. Okay, thank you, bro. Kels, I'll take care of that right after the call. Thank you, bro. That was from before. Okay, awesome. Thank you, bro, for looking out. What do I trade most, Dennis? US 30. Yeah, US 30 and gold. Um, I used to trade a lot of GBP USD years ago, but I just personally like. I'm a scalper, okay? So let's just get this out of the box, you know. So I'm a scalper, so I really like the way how US 30 moves for a scalper. Like I'm trading mostly 1 minute, 3 minute time frames, 5 minutes. So I like nice quick moves where you can maybe get 20, 30 pips, 15 pips, and just get in and out. Pick a couple nice setups throughout the day. Be patient and disciplined, and hit your daily goal and get out of the markets. That's what I like. I like how it moves. GU is like GU, EU. Those are really nice. But I just feel that they're just too slow for the way how I trade. Gold, I also like gold, but you got to be disciplined with gold too, to know what you're doing with gold. I feel like S&P and Nasdaq are just too slow for me. No offense to the traders that trade it, but I'm just talking you asked me a question, my personal opinion. For my trading style, I need something that's fast, and I believe Miss Jones, she is fast enough. She's exactly what I need. Sorry guys, I can't say that. My wife is getting the kids ready for school. I got to be careful saying Ms. Jones does it for me. Guys, you're not gonna see me on this. Guys, I think this might be the last day you're gonna see Ron on YouTube or Zoom. Man, I'm saying some stupid things. Yeah, I got to be careful, Sherry. She's probably wondering what the hell is this guy saying. Miss Jones does it for me. No, not Mr. Jones. No, sorry, Miss. Okay, gold, guys, breaking down. It closed below here. Let's just continue to do what we do. Green box, red. Okay, so we can see selling momentum on gold is pushing down. We're below the VWAP. Okay, so maybe a pull back. Maybe if it pushes down, can continue to maybe sell this thing. If we draw a trend line, okay, trend line continue to push down. You can see that the sellers are still in control. Okay, this is the pullback on Nasdaq. With US 30, okay, we're still inside here. I'm gonna wait more for 9 a.m. to look for US 30 for a move, maybe going into Wall Street. This is the pullback, okay, on gold. So we did break down. Remember this yellow line, okay? I mentioned this to the buyers, okay, whoever was in a buy. This yellow line is a critical daily level right here, okay? So if we continue to hold this level, then you're going to see bids continue to come right back up, okay? So and it's coming up strong, okay? So that's a big bullish candle coming right back up. So let's see where it will close in the next 2.5 minutes. And then we're getting an important 15-minute candle coming in the market as well. It's going to be 8:45. So we're going to get that big 15-minute candle. We can also take a look at all the charts on the 15s. What do we have on the 15? If you're a 15-minute trader, is gold giving you any real direction on the 15s? Not really. It was green, big bearish engulfing candle come right back down to here, go back up, come down. Look at our 15-minute candle right here since 8:30. It's all over the place. We'll watch also 15 minutes where Nasdaq can close, and we've got something shaping up here on the 15s where it broke out of here, and maybe if if US 30 can close below here, maybe Wall Street we get the sell-off. Okay, this could be a liquidity grab above here, and maybe if they close it back below here, we might get that drop. But it's still holding. Every time it comes down, catches a wick. So 15 minutes not really giving us any information right now. It's still consolidating in here. This is the pullback I was talking about on Nasdaq. Okay, one leg up, one leg down. Now we found Nasdaq's neckline. You can clearly see it right here. Okay, if you really want to trap it now, a little bit of a green box right there. We'll see if it comes back up and it goes back down. If it holds, we might be continuing to push up. Gold back to being bullish. Let's see where it will close. Will it close back above here? So you see this box, nothing closed below, continue to flip it green. We're still inside here. It's getting like Rob, welcome back, bro. I missed you. Yeah, I hope everything is all good and you're back. Guys, shout outs to Rob Mack in the Zoom. He's been MIA for a little bit, handling his business, but he's right back. GU sells times 12 pips. Amazing. Good job. Rob Mack and Ian are in our Forex threads, sharing their charts and everything and helping educate and everything like that. So thank you, Rob. All the way from down under. Thank you, Mr. Yep, Rob Mack is a beast in the game. Great community. Thank you. Yep, guys. Guys, if you want, we'd love to have you guys join the SST community. It's more like a family, guys. It's a great community to be part of. I'm not just saying that because I'm part of it, but it is a really, really good community. Everybody is very humble here. No egos over here. Everyone helps each other out here. Everybody from the top traders in the group to traders who are learning. There's everybody here, from moderators to the individual traders to everybody here. It's a great community, guys. I wish I was part of a community like this when I was growing up. There wasn't anything available. I was part of a lot of toxic communities, but sometimes you'll find a community that is that really wants to help traders learn and be the best in these markets. Okay, so here we go again. So gold is working this area. Nice double bottom. Look at now how it's shaping up. Okay, so but can we get some volume also to close, like here how it came down, one bottom, our neckline right here. Okay, there was that false break, but then it closed below and then came right back down, but followed by a big bullish engulfing candle, continued to come up. So can we get maybe another close, maybe a pullback, and then we're driving? But some traders want to take this trade in and buy right now. Okay, so if you do take it, yes, you could be part of this candle start breaking out, but you also have to understand that the risk you're taking buying a candle that hasn't closed above yet, that it could come up just like this one, catch a wick and go right back down. So you have to ask yourself if you want to take it. What I recommend is, if you want to go in, maybe go in with a smaller size right now. If you feel like you want to buy, then if it goes against you, you're not panicking, you're still in the trade, but you're not risking a lot. But then if you actually get the close and then the retest and you're in a buy, then maybe you can add a confirmed buy on top. You'll be in two buys, but your first one is a smaller one where you're testing out the market, you're seeing what's going on, you're getting your feet wet, and then if everything gives you more and more confirmation and more confluence, then maybe you can go into a confirmed setup. It's up to you. But some traders love taking the second leg, like right here, how it's coming up, because sometimes the second legs come up with more volume and they are the bigger move. So it's not always the case like that, okay? But in this situation, it possibly could be that candle that breaks out of here. But this is the zone. So anywhere, if you're buying here, if you bought that breakout, your stop loss should at least be below this critical yellow line. Okay, that's just my opinion. Okay, because when we did our top down, this yellow line is a critical area. So anywhere, if you're buying in here in this box, your stop loss right there is 15 pips. Let's say you bought that breakout up there, so that's a 20 pip stop. 20. That's not like unusual for trading. Okay, 20 pips. You're risking 20 to maybe, but allow the play to develop, because we want to take out this high and maybe come up to this red box, and then your potential profit, if we're risking 20 pips, if we bought, like, let's say inside here or up here, then we're trying to take out this high, that's 15, but then the red box is 20 to 25, and who knows, maybe with momentum it comes up to that purple high of the day, and now you've got over 30 pips. Okay, again, so we broke out above the VWAP, and then guys, at 9 o'clock, then I'm going to switch over, and then we're going to switch the book. We'll be looking at more of the indices. Okay, so Dow is slowly breaking down, back down to the trend line, that hourly support line right there, and the green box. So we'll see if red volume can close below here. Maybe it might come back up. Nasdaq came up and now pushing down. So let's see if Nasdaq can close below here. It might just trade sideways here for a little bit. So in this area, if we want to trap this area of Nasdaq right here, we could do that too. There's going to be a lot of volatility come Wall Street. Okay, so if you haven't taken a trade right now, or you're not in a trade, you're not missing out on a lot. Okay. Now let's watch also gold. Here's gold. Okay, so that red box, remember that neckline. If it closes above, let's go through the motions. Flip it green, because we might get a pullback. Let's see if it holds. The size of the wick, how big is the wick? Okay, we might get an ignited bar that opens and continues to fill and pop. Here it is. Okay, so it opened green, ignited. Okay, so see where my cursor is? We're still holding. We have to now drive above our previous wick. Then maybe we can take out that red one and drive. So right now it's still ignited, but now it got pushed down. So let's see if it can hold here. See how it's still just developing right here at the VWAP. Okay, and if it holds, I'm gonna look for a buy on gold if it holds here. Okay, if it can hold, retest this, I might be looking to take a trade on gold. Buy. Just 1 second. I just want to see if it can hold. Still holding. No, still waiting. It's a doji candle right now. Okay, so now it might come down to retest. Okay, there's actually, guys, a signal updated 847 gold sell signal. Let's see here. Okay, entry below 1925. Okay, so maybe I'm going to hold off now because SST has a sell signal. Okay, below 1925, maybe sell below here. If this is a buy, it could be a scalp buy to come up to here or to here. So I'm just going to hold off 1 second. Just looking at the sell signal update right here. Mohamed, you hit your target this week, up 13% up this week. Appreciate and have a good weekend. You too, man. Amazing. 13%. Wow. Okay, that's a great week of trading. Enjoy your weekend, man. Good morning, Sonia. Welcome. Guys, I'm just gonna go grab a drink. Can you guys just give me 2 seconds? I'm just gonna go grab a drink. Thank you. I'll be right back. Hey guys, sorry, just grabbed a drink. Okay, guys, Nasdaq and US 30 breaking down. Okay, right now. So, okay, so I flipped that green box red. We broke the trend line right now. That was that hourly support white line. So let's see if we can get some red volume closing below here. Same with Nasdaq, if it can continue to push down in here. And we're approaching 9 a.m. So let's see what they do. Are they gonna quickly bring it down, come back up, and at 9 o'clock maybe we push down? Or will the momentum change and then we're coming right back up at 9? They could be engineering the move, getting ready for Wall Street. Okay, so let's again just watch what's going on. That green box for Nasdaq, I'm making red to see if it will close below there. Gold is still holding. Okay, gold is still holding here. I kind of like a gold buy, guys. It's still holding, but let's just see what happens here. We're approaching 1926. It's a spin top, so there's some indecision. Okay, it's not like it's coming up and forming into a hammer candle yet. So now it's coming up one more time. Okay, with some indecision. It's a spin top. It's closing in 20 seconds, and we're right before 9 a.m. So I'm gonna hold off on a trade. I was entertaining the idea of looking at a buy, but I'm gonna hold off right now. It's an indecision, and we're approaching 9 a.m. So I know trading into the 1 hour, things can change, but it is closing strong. No, okay. So you see, maybe they're gonna come back down red one more time. Yep, here it is. Okay, so I can see that they've already opened it red to come back down. I'm gonna wait for next 5 minutes until 9 a.m. to look at anything. I'm gonna be patient too myself. Good morning, welcome, Akamajan. Sorry, hopefully I said that. Arvin, Habibi, come to DAX. Yeah, maybe guys. Yeah, we can do that. Is DAX doing good? Maybe we'll put that in the mix too. We'll put DAX in there as well. Okay, so guys, I think that's good. Next week we'll do something different. Okay, we'll do S&P, one day DAX, one day Nasdaq, gold, one day oil. I think it will be a good mix for everybody. Yeah, oil has been good, Lisa. Okay, so guys, let's do that. But we're not going to okay, I just want to put it out there. We're not going to be able to please everybody. Some days we might be looking at oil, then everyone's going to say, hey, why are we not doing gold? I think that's what we do. We set a plan going forward. We look at different securities. One day it might be DAX instead of Nasdaq. One day it might be oil instead of gold. I will always be having US 30 for myself, but I think that's good. I'll do it next week. I'll be more disciplined with that, and if it's not good for everybody, then then it's enough. I think that's great. Because maybe DAX is moving really nice, maybe oil is moving nice, and then we're watching some securities that are just consolidating over here. Okay, so we're pushing down. US 30 is pushing down. If it takes out that hourly support, it's going to drop. Okay, where could it drop? Look at the 5-minute support. Look at all those tweezer bottoms right down there. Okay, so one critical area right here. That's where it could possibly, if we break that hourly support coming down to there, 34,057. Okay, so that's one target if we continue push down. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it comes back up. But this could be like a Wall Street target we're watching. Nasdaq is just forming the neckline right here. Gold is pushing up. I liked it for a scalp buy. I'm not going to lie to you. But when I saw the signal, kind of held off. But it's okay. Let's watch it at 9 o'clock. Okay, so for the buyers of gold, nice big bullish candle filling 1, 2, 3 wicks. There's our 4th wick, and if it does with the momentum, let's see if we can take out this previous high and drive maybe to 1927.50 right here. Okay, so let's see the offers up here. There's a lot of offers, but we got some good volume accumulating. Now we actually are building a little bit of structure of bids above the VWAP for gold. That's good. Okay, so like kind of off of the retest, right here. This candle alone, okay, is 8 pips, okay? But let's see if it can get up to maybe 10 plus. But more importantly, to close or tap or break out of this area will be really interesting. Because if it doesn't have the momentum, then the next bar coming in at 9 a.m. might push it right back down. So let's get ready, guys. Okay, this is also for education. As we're moving into the new hourly candle in 1 minute and 20 seconds, we have our new 9 a.m. candle. And this is a very, very, very important hourly candle in the market because it also represents Wall Street's volume in there as well. Okay, so it's a very, very important hourly candle. All hourly candle switchovers are very important, but this one is very, very important in today's market because it represents 9 to 10 a.m. and 9:30 is Wall Street, as we know. So let's see how they close this. Also, Nasdaq came down, back up, came down, back up. Could come up for next leg come 9 o'clock, and I'm kind of like just picturing what the move could be. So right now they brought it up, that's where it got rejected. Here's our neckline, 9 o'clock. Maybe it comes up to Wall Street coming up here, I'm just saying, and then maybe Wall Street they hammer it down, but maybe they even do it before Wall Street, who knows. Okay, but I just kind of put some scenarios in my head and then I watch to see if they play out, and if they do, then I trade them. But I always assume what the next move is going to be, and if it's not, then I look for another move. Okay, so here's the close, guys. Across the board, all 3 of our securities are closing right now in 3 seconds. Okay, so we closed. See what I mean, guys? Okay, quickly it came down red, but caught a wick. Let's see if it reverses fast now, okay? If not, it's a hanging man candle and it might still come down with red volume, okay? So it came down quickly to maybe pick up some bids that were located right near the VWAP. So we want to see if we get now, buyers can flip it. If not, it opened bearish on the new hour, and then it might lose this support and come drop back down into here. Okay, so hopefully if you're in a buy, you're still holding a wick right here and collecting those bids. US 30 coming, rotating right back up. Same with Nasdaq. So this box, I'm going to go green again. We're right at it. Green. US 30. Nice wick rejection so far on gold. Okay, so it's still holding. Okay, that's a nice, okay, so it came down, now flipped, now it's probably going to go with hourly momentum to continue to fill and break this high. Okay, did you see, guys, how that happened? It opened red right away at 9 a.m., came down right to this area, picked up the bids, and now it's a really nice bullish pin bar candle, but it's struggling to take out these highs. Wow. Okay, so you see, gold can trade like this. It can get, some traders get frustrated, but if you give your stop enough room to breathe, then you're going to have to go through this. Okay, gold is not always just going to retest and shoot up for 20-30 pips. It's beautiful when that happens. We get all excited, but some days you're going to have to, you can see it's trying, but it didn't break the prior high. It didn't break this high. It hasn't taken out this high. So that is just, that if it cannot break, then more offers will start to populate the market. But with more, yeah, see how the bids are still developing. So gold is consolidating now in this right here, this resistance in this zone. That's where now our volume is consolidating. But it looks like the buyers are going to break it maybe out of here. Okay, if it can continue to push, close, where will this bar close? YouTube is about a minute behind. I don't think it's a minute behind, Vito. That might be on your end. Because some traders have 15 seconds, some 30. Yeah, gold will test your patience. Pretty much any security will test your patience, but gold really does test your patience. Okay, so we have a spin top candle. Kind of looks like tweezer tops. Yeah, it could be Ben. Yeah, for gold. You could, if the YouTube is bothering you 5, 10, 15 seconds. Yeah, some of you guys are saying 10, 15, 6-second delay. The Zoom is no delay. Join us in the Zoom. There's YouTube. There's nothing I can do. We've got it on the fastest speed possible. YouTube, there's a delay. You got to take that up with YouTube. Or you got to speed up your site. Gold is testing you. It's okay. Mafuz, just be patient. Okay, just be patient. It's in a range. It's ranging. Okay, it's in a range. Okay, just from here to there, it's in a 10 pip range, 9 pips. Okay, it is frustrating, but just be patient. Also, what's developing with US 30? Okay, so it came up, got rejected again. Nasdaq came up, back down. I just don't like to trade this type of volume. So I just continue to wait. I know personally that Wall Street is going to bring volume, momentum. This is really, really slow. Nothing to get frustrated about, guys. Nothing. Okay? Just, this is Friday. Welcome to Friday. Okay? You got to prepare yourself for this before you even start trading. This is Friday. It's like this almost every single Friday. Okay? So if you're getting frustrated with this type of trading, maybe take the day off on Fridays. Some traders in our group have done that. You know, it took me a lot to get them out of the markets on Fridays. I had to have one-on-ones and literally like talk to like down to get them to stop trading. And now I message them a couple months later and say, how are you doing? They said, Ron, thank you for telling me that. My trading has completely changed ever since I eliminated Fridays. So why would you not want to do that? You give yourself a long weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then you don't have to deal with the headaches of this stuff. Dennis, number one skill in trading is patience. I completely agree. I completely agree. Okay, now gold is pushing. Okay, so it's pushing, it's building. Did we break any critical support levels? No. Every single pullback was a higher low, higher low, higher low. So just following the momentum. Okay, and continue push. I liked the buy in here personally, but I didn't take it. Okay, I liked it. So let's see if we can break out now. And if it can break out, we want to fill up to the next red box. Okay, just like here, where this big green body candle broke out and came right into that red box, then it got rejected. So again, if you want like additional pips up to the red box from here, if it gets up there, we're looking at an additional 7, 8, maybe 10 pips onto your total, wherever you're in a buy, if it can continue to break out. Because now we got maybe clearance to fill up to maybe where those heavy orders are up there. Yeah, we'll do S&P. We'll do SP 500. We'll do it, okay? But I like it's we'll do it, but for me it's slow. But I'll chart it. We'll trade it. I don't care, guys. We'll do soft lumber if you guys want next week too. I gotta buy some deck boards this weekend. I got another project I'm doing in the backyard, so maybe we'll see what soft lumber prices are. Okay, so gold, nice push. Buyers are in control now. But you see, even here, this was a resistance point, that was a resistance point. Now we're breaking above. So can we make this area, 1946, can we make it like a support level? We do have the bids accumulating. There is still this negative 164 on cumulative volume delta. So we still have net transactions on sell side where it could possibly come up to the red box and then come down. Okay, but also we got to look for closure. Okay, so continuing with everything we're doing, okay, can we close above this previous area? We had a higher high breakout, so we confirmed the uptrend with a new higher high. We have to make new higher highs in order to continue an uptrend. That's part of it. But then the second part is, where will the volume close? Because if it doesn't close up here, then this looks like it's an impulse breakout up there and then getting rejected back down into here. So you see how it made the new high, but when it did, now it got rejected and it's coming right back down. We still have 60 seconds left to go on the candle, so we'll see where it will close. So right there, it came up, caught a block of offers, and momentarily it's coming right back down. Nasdaq coming right back up, and US 30 coming right back up. This is what I'm thinking, like maybe the double top coming up, liquidity grab for Wall Street, then they drop it. That's just my humble opinion, guys. That's what I think that the market is like doing. Same with US 30, came up. There's our neckline. Now coming right back up, maybe building into Wall Street, maybe back up to here. Maybe they come take out the high a little bit, and then maybe then it gets rejected, and then maybe we sell down. That's just one possible path, I'm thinking about. And if I see that, then and it proves to fruition, I'm going to act on that and I'm going to trade that. But just still very, very choppy. Like nothing to be trading right now. Like these are not trading candles. I'm sorry. Okay, so did we close with volume above there? No. So we did come for a higher high, okay, but there's going to be a pullback. We got rejected, and we closed here. So the next bar now at 910, opening up again, ignited. Did we pull back? No. So it's opening strong, but the size of the wick, okay, remember guys, we were talking about this yesterday. The size of the wick dictates like how high of a mountain we got to climb. If it's a short wick, we could easily fill it and then drive. But when it's a high wick, we got a lot of work to do to just fill the prior wick. So it tried and then it got rejected. Now it came back down, but it's filling again. It's collecting bids. It's still ignited. It still has a long road to get back up to the high, but with volume, it could come up. That's why also analyzing the size of the wick, the size of the rejection tells a lot too. You can learn more and more and more about price action by the size of the wicks. How many of you guys are getting better at analyzing wicks? Are you guys throwing that in your learning as well with your candlesticks? Is it helping you guys when now you're starting to examine how the size of the wick? Are they short wicks? Are they long wicks? Or some of you guys don't even care about wicks. You know, like I gotta be honest. Some traders don't even care about the wicks. You know, but they do tell you a lot. They do tell you a lot. They tell you what's developing. Yeah, all wicks matter. All wicks matter. I'm going to get a shirt and it's going to be all wicks matter. See? Okay, so see the rejection and we came back up, but there was a long distance to get back up there. And then when it's a long distance, it allows more offers to populate the market and maybe push it back down. Okay, so again, we're consolidating in the upper area up here where it could possibly be an M top coming down, but the buyers are still accumulating. Have we taken out any lows yet? No. So it's still building. It's still building. And then we might have indecision. Buyers are pushing it up. Sellers are pushing it right back down. Buyers are coming right back up. Now they're coming right back up. Half the candle is exhausted now. Now we have 2.5 more minutes to go. So the first half, yep. Now the buyers are filling it up. And this is where we could pop now. So we filled the wick. Now here's the pop to the red box. Okay, there it goes. Let's see if we can now with momentum get right up, tap into that red box. And remember we measured it. That was maybe an additional from here, 10 pips. Did it break down any support levels? No, it didn't. Okay, so we got a big transactions going on right now. And then when we reach maybe, if it can get up to that red box, then the market is balanced. CVD is back to zero. The market is balanced right up to our identified target zone. And when it did come into here, that's where it got rejected. So maybe it's going to come. But now it could be coming with more volume, guys. Man, I like this buy. I liked it. Damn, I shoulda, woulda, coulda, should have took it. That's okay. Some of you guys got it. Congratulations to you guys. Took it, Sherry? Absolutely. Good job. Good job, guys. See, you guys don't need me. You guys, how about one day you guys, I trade off of you guys. You guys tell me what you're trading. Okay, so let's see if we can fill right up to 1927.50. Boom. Okay, so that's a target. That's a destination. You know, when you're driving your car, you're getting in your car, you're going to the grocery store. You get in the car and you drove to the grocery store. You're there now. Okay, what do? Okay, so that's exactly trading. It went to a desired area and you have to make a decision because it could come up there. Yes, it could continue to drive through here, but it could also get rejected there. So decisions need to be made. You don't need to close your entire trade, but maybe now if you had a stop loss at 15, 20 pips at stop, now bring your stop to break even. And then you got a risk-free trade. For some traders that were buying down here, you might be up 30 pips right now. Maybe secure 15 pips in profit with a trailing stop loss. But like, do something, you know what I mean? You don't need to close the entire trade, but depending where you got in, you have a stop loss in the market, at least go to a break even. If you're in 20, 30, 40 pips in profit, I don't know where you bought in at, but maybe go to a trailing stop loss where you at least secure something, okay? But you gotta think about what's going on, okay? You have to do something. Now any pullbacks, okay? So remember this zone here? Now let's make this a green zone right here. The previous resistance right here, up to that previous wick, I'm going to make green. Just in case there's any pullbacks coming back down and you're still in buys, I want to see if it can continue to hold this green zone. And then that's where the bids are developing, maybe at the VWAP. So any pullbacks, am I surprised that this red candle's coming down? No, guys, that's what I was telling you. Okay, sometimes you got to make a decision there. Am I surprised that this red candle's coming down? I am not, guys. I don't mean to be ignorant, but that's why I try to tell you, make a decision at something over here, because we came to our desired destination, we got to our grocery store, and now we got to make a decision. And now it came right back down to retest the green box. When it did, it picked up a few bids and coming right back. So the close of the candle, maybe if this flips, turns bullish, then we're going to continue driving. But sometimes it doesn't hold here, and then we're coming trading down into here. Okay, and we're pushing down a little bit on US 30, getting ready, 14 minutes away from Wall Street. Nasdaq, not much range. I think gold was the best setup, in my opinion, out of the three of these. Good, Ferdinand, you took out 80% of the buy and only left small run. That's perfect, okay? That's textbook. I love that, okay? If we could do that, Ferdinand, on all of our trades where we secure 80%, leave the rest 20% with a break even, life is good. You know, it's great, guys. If we can get in the habit of doing that while we're trading, you're going to start to secure and compound your accounts. Okay, so see how we pulled right back? This area was previous resistance, turned to support. We cut the wick, and now it's coming right back up as a bullish pin bar. Let's see if we can take out that wick. We have 2 more minutes to drive, and gold could break out further. If it does, then we're driving into our high of the day is the purple line, 1928, 1929 up there. But if it can't make to the high of the day, where's the next logical area it could go to? Maybe 50% of right over here, like, or this body to body. I want to see if I can get to 1928.10 and see what happens up there. Okay, but you see how we're driving? The bids are driving right into all of those big offers up there. Now the cumulative volume delta over the last 90 minutes has now flipped to positive. Okay, so you can see like market momentum switching a little bit. And then if it trades inside here, you bring this green box across, and maybe now it may consolidate up here now. And maybe, hopefully, maybe for the buyers, it forms a bullish flag pattern, continues to accumulate for you guys, and maybe continue to drive out of here and come up to test maybe today's high of the day. And then maybe there could be a double top up there. Okay, so what I do is I prepare my charts for not just trading now, but for later today. So right there I see 2 rejections at the high of the day, and then I bring that red box across. Maybe we're driving up there and it's getting a little bit overbought on the 5 minutes, then maybe that could be an opportunity to maybe sell the market up there at the high of the day. Okay, I know we don't use RSI too much, but RSI is right now at 63, still has a lot of momentum where it could continue to drive and squeeze shorts. US 30 breaking down. Okay, so it's coming down maybe to hit those lows. Nasdaq will probably follow suit. Guys, I'm going to get a little bit more aggressive, I think, because I missed a trade on gold, and maybe I missed my scalp on US 30 right here. Okay, so gold holding, flipping, okay, closed as a bullish pin bar, but then they open it red again now. Okay, so judging by the wick on the bottom, okay, if it comes down, can we get higher low bids Can we get a wick to bring it right back up? Because sellers have a lot of momentum that they got to come all the way back down here where we had a lot of buyers. So can buyers come in and hold this? Yeah, right there with a wick. Hold it and maybe prop it back up and then break this area. If it can't, it's going to come down. And then I think we're going to develop our pattern in there where we drove up, maybe a leg coming back down, maybe coming back up, might be a double top up here. Then maybe if gold drops, could it come back down? Where could it come back down to? Maybe to the next green box. And then I just, throughout the day, I just keep moving these zones forward. Okay, so we are, guys, we got to get prepared. We're about 8 minutes away from Wall Street. If you guys want to go run, grab a drink, go to the washroom, do anything you got to do, now is the time. And then because we're going to get some high levels of volatility, okay? So, guys, if you don't mind, I'm going to now switch focus on Bookmap to US 30. For you guys that took the buys on gold, congratulations to you guys. But I apologize. I'm going to move now Bookmap, guys, to YM. We're going to follow the Dow for market open. Okay. So just to recap what's going on, here's 8:30, 8:45, 9, 9:15. We're getting ready for 9:30. You can see the current order book for Dow looks completely different than gold. Okay, new security, different security index over here. The cumulative volume delta is minus 350 for US 30 over here. See the blocks in the market lowering, but then we have blocks bids. So you're going to see high level of range when Wall Street opens up. Okay, there's going to be a big range. So if you're trading market open, you're not going to see 10, 15 pip moves. You're going to see big body candles. They might be minimum 20 to 40, 50 pip candles. Okay, so if you're going to trade it, make sure you understand that you might have to open up your stop loss a little more, but then simple mathematics, you need to decrease your lot size. Okay, so if that's up to you. If you want to trade with large sizing and you're okay with that's fine. I'm not your parents here to tell you what to do here. Okay, we're all adults. But personally, when I trade Wall Street open, I go a little bit smaller until I see what type of move is going, and then if I feel confident with the move, then I'll start to add positions accordingly. Okay, but just jumping in with one big size, it's a gamble, guys. You gotta basically nail it with no drawdown, go into profit. Because if you get a pullback, I can guarantee you it's going to be a fast pullback, 10, 20, 30, 40 pips. Just trade smart. It's Friday. It's been pretty choppy, and then now we have added Wall Street market open and 9:45 too, guys. Okay, so if you're just joining late, okay, I want you guys to know here. 9:45. It's not just 9:30. We're gonna have a lot of volatility at 9:30. That's Wall Street. That's equities. That's stock and options volume coming into the market, and it's Friday. And then 9:45, our next 15-minute candle. We have back-to-back USD red folders, flash manufacturing PMI. This is big. So we're gonna have a lot of volatility at 9:30. We're gonna have a lot of volatility at 9:45. Then 10 a.m. Maybe things might settle down and cool off, and trading into 10:30, 11, maybe things might be much better. And guys, also in the Zoom, we have PK coming in at 11. Okay, so if we don't find any trades during Wall Street, if we continue to be patient, PK session might be absolutely amazing volume to trade, and you guys might get some phenomenal trades. Okay, so we're trading throughout the day today. Don't just gamble right now everything in Wall Street. Okay, there might be good moves, but I tend to look at choppy Friday. I like to trade also after Wall Street, 10, 11, 12. Sometimes Friday power hours have really nice moves. But just focus on your risk. Again, I'm going to ask you the question, how has your trading week been doing? We had some traders 13% this week, and they're done trading for the day. You got to know how you're doing. If you're up this week, reduce your risk, guys. Don't ruin your weekends. Just stay disciplined. Trading is compounding. Trading is compounding. Trading is not just making money for today. Trading is making money for an entire week. Trading is making money for an entire month. Trading is making money for a year. Anyone can be a one-hit wonder every day, but it's consistency that matters. That's what a lot of traders don't talk about. Okay, every trader talks about how much they made today. Talk about how you've been consistent for years and years and years in the market. Guys, there's gold, okay? So it came up, now it's coming right back down. Bearish engulfing candle coming, breaking the zone. Let's see if it can close below here, if gold can pick it right back up. That's why, too, guys, I hate to be that person that's always saying maybe secure something. This is why, because if you don't, how long did that trade take to develop? Hours, okay? And then look at what they do, how easily they just bring it right back down. Okay, it's sickening, okay? And it's happened to me a million times, and it's happened to you guys. Okay, so you know that analogy we say, staircase going up and the elevator coming down. Okay, and it hurts when we watch a lot of our profit just wash away. Okay, so this is the move before Wall Street. Look how everything is shaping up, guys. Okay, so we're 3.5 minutes away from Wall Street market open. They're bringing the Dow down, right down to that red line. Okay, I didn't just guess where that red line was. There's a wick right there, 2 wicks right there, and it just came right directly down to the red line and bouncing. So we're going to see, are they going to close it below here, pull it back up, dump it down to maybe that's our low of the day right there, okay? So let's just walk through. That's our low of the day, the purple line. Big green box is 50% from yesterday's bullish volume. So if they do engineer the move to come down here, it could be designed to come down here to grab all the pending orders down here, come all the way down, and then flip it back up. That is one possible path. But right now, they're not doing it. They came down exactly to that red line, to the pipette, guys. That's why you gotta know your destinations when you're trading. Arvin, it takes time to trade like me, a scalper with big lot size pip and dip. I didn't learn that overnight. It took me 15 years to learn how to trade like that and accept big losses too. Okay, if you want to trade with the big lot sizes, you have to accept that you can lose $1,000, $2,000 in minutes. If you're okay with that and you have the funds to cover that, then it's a different world, guys. Don't think that every day is amazing the way how I trade. Okay. When you trade with big lot sizes, guys, you have to be prepared for the consequences, okay? Because there's also losing days as well. So don't think just because some traders trade with big lot sizes that they're always making money. It's not the truth. There's a lot of losses that come with it. It took me years and years and years to develop that skill. Do I trade like that now? Not really. Now I trade with more comfort sizes. Like a standard size, a double lot size, that's my comfort size. I can trade with that. It's more, when I was younger and I was in my grind stage, yes, I admit, guys, I was trading with larger sizing. But now I trade with more comfortable sizes. Okay, let's go, guys. We're 60 seconds away from Wall Street. Okay, so gold pulling back down. Let's see if it comes back up. We've got Nasdaq breaking down, and we have US 30 momentarily breaking down. Okay, so these zones, let's just stretch them across. Now we're going to possibly consolidate down in this block. Okay, they're dropping it down now. Okay, so this is the move before Wall Street. Good job, George. -3 to 1% in your challenge. Congratulations. Okay, guys, here we go. Look at, okay, the dump now. The dump. Okay, so everything is dumping right now. The US dollar is moving bullish. We've got gold dropping. We've got Nasdaq dropping momentarily, and we have US 30 breaking down. Okay, where will it close? How will we move? Big. Okay, lots of movement in the markets, guys. Careful, and let's see what we got here. Okay, here we go. Wow. Okay, so big drops. Okay, are they coming down to hit that low of the day on US 30? Are they coming down to this block? Yes, they are. Okay, so they're coming down. Okay, if you're in sells, congratulations. If you're not in a trade, let's see what they're doing. Okay, they're coming down. They took out today's low of the day. They're going to come down. It's continuing to come down. Look at the buyers are getting trapped a little bit. Okay, look at the offers continuing to populate. Okay, caught a wick right there at the low of the day. So they broke the low of the day, caught a wick. Okay, so let's see what they're doing. Pay attention. Okay, Nasdaq is still pushing down. This is, guys, the first 40 seconds. Okay, and that is a big bar. Okay, so if you're on the wrong end, if you're in a buy, you're screwed. Okay, they dropped that thing 50 pips. Okay, and possibly could even go down more. Yeah, see how the sellers, see how the offers are overtaking all those bids and continue to drop it down? We've just engulfed our candle and continue pushing down. Okay, so this is very, 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 like, if you're trading Wall Street, guys, you got to be prepared. There's big moves. Gold coming right back up. Okay, let's see now. So big wick too coming. Let's see where this closes. Okay, we have 3.5 minutes. Anything can happen. They could flip this. They could have grabbed all the liquidity down there and flip this, and this could be a bullish move coming right back up. Yeah, flip bullish. But we can't always assume that. We got to assume we still have so much time. 3 minutes. This could close all the way back down red near the bottom, and then we continue driving bearish down in here. So look at how the sellers are still overtaking the buyers. The buyers are still transacting, still holding. Okay, so let's mark today's right now. Let's mark today's Wall Street low right there, 34,300, right there where that yellow line is. That's beautiful. Okay, coming right back up. So that's what I was saying. Are they going to come out, take out the liquidity at today's low and flip it? Let's see what they do. Gold. If gold closes bullish back above here, we flip this. Gold could be breaking out to high of the day. Gold could be bullish. Scotty, yeah, they filled the gap from last night's open. Flip bullish. Need to be patient. Yep, exactly. Okay, so now you can see it's rotating right back up. So if you were in a sell, you got to pay attention to what they're doing. Maybe you got to pip and dip down there, because if you don't, you know, they took out to the low of the day, grabbed the bids, grabbed the liquidity, and look at now they flipped the market. We're going to close down 2 minutes. There's a lot of traders that bought this candle. If you did, great, congratulations. But it could also come right back down. So there's traders in the group who haven't even taken a trade. Let's watch where this thing closes. Okay, we're building. There's the neckline. There's the neckline right there. So we came up, back down, coming right back up. Our neckline is right here. Nasdaq, can it close above here? Okay, gold. Gold is very erratic. Came back up, and they're pushing it right back down. Wait 90 seconds to see the close of the bar, guys. So now you guys see how volatile Wall Street can be. If you were in buys, you're completely washed out. It's just very erratic Wall Street, okay? For some scalpers, they love it. Like, they love it. They love it. They get in on the 1 minutes, they sell, they're up 20, 30 pips, they're out. They get in a buy, you could have bought that candle coming up, you're up 20, 30 pips, and you're out. And just like that. That's scalping, but you got to be in and out. You got to not only just, you got to have fast executions with your broker. Okay, they got to execute your orders quickly, you know, so you can't be behind. So there's a lot that goes into it. But what do we have now? So I'm still waiting, watching what's going on. Look at it, 30 seconds, coming right back down bearish. Okay, so, and it's a big indecision candle with huge range. If we measure the entire range, top to bottom of this bar, what, 80, what do we got, 80 pips? Okay, so anywhere in here, if you're trading with a tight stop loss, 20 pips, you're stopped out. Either way, unless you're just getting in, getting your money and getting out. Okay, gold, big rejection, shooting star candle coming down. If it, gold could come back down to 1924, sell down to here. Okay, look at, okay, so we closed near the low. Okay, opening green, 50% rule. Let's do it right now in Wall Street. Okay, right there, 50%. Is it going to hold below there? Let's see. It's testing 50% right now. If it gets wicks down, we're going to continue to maybe push down to the low of the day. See, we got wick right there. Let's see if we can hold 50%. Okay. And I'm just waiting to see where this thing will consolidate, because we also have 9:45, two back-to-back red folder news too. Okay, so low of the day held 50%. Let's see if they drop it down. Remember, we got to come back down to take out this wick. It's holding, it's building. Am I going to trade Bronson? I don't know, man. I don't know. There's so much going on. There's so much going on. I don't just trade just to say I'm trading and hope to trade. Like, what if I did? I would have probably been in and out, and then people would have been holding, and I don't want to feel responsible for that. So, and there's too much going on. There's two back-to-back red folders coming up in 8 minutes. I don't see a real direction right now. It's building. You gotta, Bronson, you gotta be patient, bro. Sometimes you gotta see what they're doing. It's not just to trade maybe an individual candle. You still gotta see what they're building. I'm not telling you not to trade. Whether I take a trade or not, that doesn't affect you guys. You guys concentrate on your trades. Okay, so we're touching 50% right here. Yeah, Nasdaq is selling down. Okay, gold is in the range here, right back down to the green box, coming right back up. Let's see where gold can close if you're in gold. US 30 coming right back up, but I don't want to trade barcoding. Okay, red, green, it could come back down red. I want to see what it's building and then leading into the news. Okay, let's see what they're doing, guys. Okay, it's not just about trading. Follow what the institutions are doing, because you might get better trading after all the news. Once all the volume is accumulated, you might get the best trades of your life right after. Okay, so here, this red box, I'm going to flip green. Just in case it comes back down, I want to see if this will hold and continue to maybe push up. Okay. Okay, two nasty rejections on gold. Every time it comes up, going back down. See if it closes below here. Brian, Nasdaq pulled back 50% of the daily candle and now selling. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, sometimes you just follow those rules. You know, you will see how much you will increase the ability of your trading when you start to understand like this 50% rule. That's how I literally trade. I trade 50% candle by candle sometimes on the 1 minutes. Okay, so we got a big bullish bar coming up right at the low of the day. Okay, so let's see if they're getting some momentum. We're going to close now in 25 seconds. Again, we're right by the VWAP. Okay. Nasdaq is pushing down. This is a critical yellow line on Nasdaq if it gets down there. Okay, 14,708, 710 area. Gold is coming. Gold is just being gold. Gold is very, but if it closes above here, it could break out for the high of the day. Okay, so pullbacks now. Are we going to pull back to the green box, which is technically 50% of the bullish candle. Can we pull back and hold here? It's holding. Okay, got a wick. And if it breaks out above here, we got to fill this wick and fill this wick. They're long wicks, but with volume in Wall Street could potentially fill. And then we also have our red folder news coming. Okay. So like everyone's saying, Ron, have you taken a trade? No, I haven't. No. I'll tell you guys when I enter. Maybe one day, can we do, guys, if you guys are okay, a 1 minute scalping session, and then we can like literally scalp 1 minute candles in Wall Street market. That's what I do. If you guys are okay with that, but I don't want you guys over leveraging and trading crazy. Please, guys, allow me to do what I do, and then I can have more fun if you guys are just trading responsibly. If you guys are trading reckless, that's why I don't do that, because I did it before and some traders blew their accounts and were blaming me, and I don't want to do that, guys. Because there was probably some really good opportunities to scalp 1 minute this morning. Okay, I think I'm going to change everything going forward, guys. One day might be 1 minute scalping, different securities. And then I just trade myself. Whether you guys are over leveraging or trading, gambling, I can't. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay, that's up to you to learn. But some traders really want to learn 1 minute scalping, and I really enjoy scalping 1 minute candles. Yeah, let's have a 1 minute session with using 0.1s. I don't care. I'll do that. It just, at least we can learn and take some more trades. And I know some traders are really passionate about 1 minute trading. But also for learning, guys, don't just look at it as, can we take trades? There's going to be so many candles. I'm probably going to lose my voice on every single call because I won't stop talking. And you guys are going to learn so much. You'll learn so much. Believe me, I learned so much by trading 1 minute candles that I've slowed it down now where I can trade 5s, I can trade 15s. Okay, so what are we doing now? Okay, so it's red, green, red. Did any volume close above here? No, it's consolidating right now, right before our news in 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm looking at US 30. Okay, Nasdaq came down to the yellow line. Okay, so guys, I'm not trading Nasdaq, but some of you guys are. That is a destination, yellow line, critical daily. If you are selling, then do something at the yellow line. You don't have to close your entire sell, but do something. Close 50%, close 60%, close 70%. Take your stop loss, go to break even. Put a trailing stop loss in the market. Do something at these critical lines is what I'm trying to say. Because if you don't, what happens if this flips and comes all the way back up bullish? Then you're giving away a lot of your profit right here. You don't have to close your entire trade, but close a little bit. Reward yourself for a good trade. Let's learn how to build and compound our accounts. Okay, so we're now 1 minute away from these big red folder flash USD manufacturing PMI. 1 minute to go. Okay, so we're going to get some continued volatility coming into the markets. Right now the markets could be forming a bear flag and ready to break today's daily low. RSI can still continue to drop if it wants, but let's see what happens. Maybe it builds and we break out of here bullish. If the market likes the news, let's see. We're at the low of the day for a reason. It's either going to break down and continue dropping, or it's going to retrace back up to here. Look at your spreads too, guys. Don't just trade to trade. Make sure you have proper spreads because they're going to be fluctuating. Here we go. Look at gold. Again, came back down. Let's see if it closes above here. Gold, I think, wants to break out for that high of the day, 1928. Okay, here we go. So below that box, okay, we're above. Green, rejected, What's going on? Picking up. Gold. Flip gold above here, guys, if you can. If you're trading gold, it's holding. Gold's going to break out high of the day. Yep, there goes gold. Okay, markets are probably going to follow too. Okay, if it breaks out of here, I'm going to go into a buy. If it breaks out of here, I'm going to look for a buy. Nope, got rejected, so I'm still waiting. I'm looking for maybe a break above this box. So I'm still waiting. Gold almost tapped the high of the day right up there. The purple line, that red box. Okay, it looks like it's going to break out. Gold is going to break out. I'm going to be buying US 30 if we break out above here. Okay, if it continues to build, scalp this buy up here. I'm watching also Bookmap here too. If it can get up to these orders up here. No, it's still building. Let it build. Let it build. The rocket needs to grab a little fuel. $50.50 news. Okay, then we just might move with the low of the day down here where they were building. It's red, green, red, green. So again, either the buyers are going to get squeezed out of this box or the sellers are going to get squeezed out of here. Okay, so one party is going to get squeezed out of here. Okay, so it's coming up, getting a wick, going back down. So no buys. No buys yet. For US 30, that's what I'm looking at specifically. Nasdaq, nice momentum coming right back up. US 30, rejected. So let's see if they come back down to grab a little bit more liquidity down at this yellow line, 34,290, 300. Is it going to hold, come back up? If there's nothing to look for in this candle, then we got to wait for it to close. Okay, so no buys. Guys, gold came up with news to almost the high of the day. If you don't do anything up there again, then it could come back down. But if you're still in the trade, you got to watch where these bodies close. That's what you got to focus on, is watch where they close. If you're not in, your eyes should be paying attention to where these bodies close on whatever you're trading. Okay, is Nasdaq going to close above, again, that trend line, above the 90 EMA, above the 200, above this red box? Where's gold going to close? Is it going to close back in here, up here, or is it going to close back below, down in here? Same with US 30. We're coming down to the low of the day. Are they going to bring it back down? There could be a ton of bids waiting to get in the market down here, and they want that volume. They might come all the way back down in here to pick it up and come back up. If we close below here, then today might be a selling day. It might continue to push down. Watch, maybe 10 a.m. might be the best opportunities. You don't need to stress yourself out with trading Wall Street market open. You don't need to stress yourself out with trading news. Maybe 10 a.m. Okay, now it's continuing to build up again. We got 90 seconds again. If it's building, I'm looking to see maybe if we can squeeze the sellers and break out of here. But it's still not there yet, so got to patiently continue to wait. It's in the box. It's barcoding. If this wasn't Wall Street or news, all we got is red, green, red, green. Ask yourself, would you be trading inside here if this wasn't Wall Street open or if there was no news? Probably not. We probably would have been trapped this area and we still would have been waiting. So why is everyone getting so excited just because it's news and Wall Street? Same shit, guys. But look at gold. Like, if you're trading that, if you got in that buy, did you do anything up there? If you didn't, then you're scratching your head because it's coming right back down. There's too much volatility right now. You have to understand how to trade this. If you don't, and this is not your style, then don't. Please, guys, don't trade this stuff. This is not the greatest volume. I'm telling you, this is horrible. Like, gold has absolutely no direction. US 30, God knows where it wants to go right now. The only thing that moved was Nasdaq hit this critical daily and came right back up. Other than that, I don't see anything of quality to be trading in here. I think after 10 a.m. we might get some good setups. Okay, so we closed right there. We closed right in the middle, right in the middle of the consolidated area. Okay, just go through the motions. This, flip it red. Okay, now is Dow building? Yes. Let's see if Dow can build. Get out of here. This gold, guys, flip your green box red here. See if the volume still stays below here, because then we might be pushing down bearish. This bearish. Below this green box, we're still bearish. No buys yet. Okay, still pushing down. Did we close above here? No. So they're bringing it right back down. 10 minutes away from 10 a.m. and that big hourly candle, then we're gonna settle down from Wall Street market open. The news will settle down, and then maybe we're gonna get our directional move. So just be patient, guys. PK is coming in at 11. 11, there might be some beautiful plays. Don't give up all your profits today or the week by trading this garbage, guys. Okay, but pay attention to what happened. With that news, gold came up to the high of the day. They pinned it hard, and now it's coming back down. So this might be like a signal to tell us that maybe gold is going to be selling off today. Okay, because Wall Street, they pumped it up. They used the news to come up, grab the liquidity at the high of the day, and now it could be pushing down. Okay, for gold. Dow is breaking down now. Okay, so it could break down again. Pay attention. Break down a little bit. Come into here. This big block is 50% of yesterday's bullish volume. Let's say I come into half of it right there and maybe come back up. Also, let's see, did we get a body to close below this purple low of the day? Okay, so this might be our first body that closes below our purple low of the day. And then we have 5 more minutes leading into the hourly candle. So just be patient, guys. Okay, yes, you might miss out on an impulse candle breaking down here, but if you want, yeah, you can sell. I'm waiting for bodies to close. I'm waiting, guys. There's too much that can happen in here. Too much. Unless you're looking for 10, 15, 20 pips, you're going to dip and get out. If that's, then yeah. But if you're looking for a bigger move, not everyone is just scalping today. Let's see if we get the body that closes below here. It's nice push down. So we had in here. Remember I told you, one party is going to get squeezed out of this box. In this case, the buyers got squeezed out. And you see where it came down to? Okay, I just put that red line. I just looked at half. From here to here, that's half of the green box. So we literally came down there, caught a wick. Let's see if it rotates back up. Still have a minute 45 before the close. If we stay with volume down here, today could be a selling day. Friday could be a selling day. And then you sell with the market. You sell with it. The pullbacks, the counter buys, maybe stay away from it. When they come back up to resistance points, you continue maybe selling on a Friday. JJ, I know you got some good bodies on the 1 minutes. I know, just if you're watching the 1 minutes, guys, I know that there's a lot of good opportunities on the 1 minutes. I think next week with a fresh mindset, we're going to do something different here at SST. We're going to do different securities. I'm going to go back to the old days, how I used to do things, back to the 1 minutes. That's how we started SST. We were just scalping 1 minutes, So I think I want to go back to the old school way of trading, the way how we do it, and you guys can learn too. If you want to watch what's going on, you can learn. I can flip flop from 1 to 5 minutes, but I think I want to go back myself to the 1 minutes. I'm not saying to everybody to over leverage and go crazy. It's trade responsibly, just like you do on the 5 minutes, but we can teach you how to trade 1 minutes. Okay, it's personally the time frame I trade when I'm trading alone. Okay, see, guys, also like 5 minute traders. See how, because sometimes we can miss out opportunities when we're waiting for full bodies to close. But you can't, now you can't get mad. If you decide to trade 5 minute candles and you're waiting for bodies to close, then it is what it is. You got to be okay with that. Okay, so it came up momentarily, pushed right back down. So now the low of the day, the purple, see right here, I'm going to draw a red box now right below the low of the day, just in case there's a pullback. Might come up to, look, 50% of the prior body might pull back and maybe continue to push down. I have this small little doji candle forming right now, right before 10 a.m. Okay, so guys, gold is a mess right now. It's just consolidating in this. I'm going to clean up gold, okay? Just clean up the charts right now going into 10 a.m. And then we have no more news. It might just be trading, okay? Might be go on, but we escaped the tornado over here, okay? If it consolidates in here for gold, stay away from this zone. Let's see if gold can continue to close above here. Let's see if gold will close below here for bullish bearish direction. For Nasdaq, we're still below here. And for Miss Jones, she is consolidating below the low of the day inside this big green box, okay, where we expect buyers to come in. Okay, so 10 a.m., 3 more minutes. Let's take a look at our 15s. Okay, so 15s dropped. Let's see if the 15-minute candle will close above that purple again, and maybe we're going to have a rotation come up at 10 a.m. Okay, same with Nasdaq. We have a nice big body 15-minute candle that might close above here and maybe continue to push up. Gold is all over the place on the 15 minutes. Okay, gold is not the greatest right now. Okay, so let's see. Remember, can the buyers bring it back above that purple line, close it above there? Maybe it forms double bottom in here. Maybe come down, back up. Maybe needs to come back down into this liquidity pool, pick up more and more and more bids, and then maybe we're breaking out, and then it's a reversal come 10 a.m. Okay, possible path. See Bookmap now, guys. For like, look at how it's getting real tight in here. Look at all the blocks. Okay, getting ready for 10 a.m. So get ready. There's going to be some increased volatility too come 10 a.m. So it's a very important hour in New York as well. Abu, you're up 10% today. Amazing, amazing. I think you're starting to get the feel of the market. Good, good. Yes, that's what it is. It's when you start getting confident with what you're doing, it's becoming natural. That's when you know you got it. Okay, Abu, my recommendation to you, Habibi, this weekend, go over your journal, go over how did you make 10%, go over everything, and let's learn from it and continue another 10% next week. Okay, that's what you got to do. Don't take the time now to review. Don't just be happy that you made 10% and then not review. Let's review exactly, so you know what you're doing, and then you're gonna make this so natural that the markets are gonna come to you. Good, guys, I love that. Okay, that made my day today. Sherry, you're up 0.75% today. That made my day as well. You are just consistent every single day. Okay, good for you. 0.75 is a phenomenal percent for the day. It's above 0.5%. It's great. Yemi, another 10%, my man. Okay, guys, nice big body bullish candle closing in 45 seconds. Okay, so they came down, picked up liquidity, coming right back up. Could be a left shoulder, inverted head. Maybe we chill in here again for the right shoulder, and we're breaking out bullish. Nasdaq, very similar too. If we can close above here, retest this, we could see bullish momentum now. Okay, so here we are. Now we're going into 10 a.m. I can stay 5 more minutes, guys, and then I got to get my card to get the oil changed. I got to get out of here, but let's watch the close here. And then, guys, PK, okay, will be taking over at 11. Shoutouts to PK. Join his sessions, guys, if you can. It's a great opportunity to learn with PK and catch some pips. And it's a good time in the markets. 11, 12, 1 p.m. Okay, we closed above. Quick. Remember this red, green? Okay, go through the motions. See if it holds, and then I'm going to buy. There's no wick above this candle. I'm going to buy. I'm going to step in and buy as soon as we can pop here. Okay. Nope. Retesting. I want to see if it catches a wick here. If we can break above this previous candle because there's no wick, I will be buying. Okay. I'm telling you guys that ahead of time. Okay. Just want to see. I'm also watching Bookmap over here to see how it's developing right at this VWAP. Right here. See, it's coming back up. Did we pick up those bids? Can we pop out of here? It's still a red candle. I got my finger on the buy button. I'm waiting. I haven't hit it yet. Okay, I'm waiting. It's pulling back now. Will it pull back now into 50% down here? No, we caught our wick right here. Perfect. Now what we got to do is just flip this candle. Just flip it. As soon as it flips, I'm going to be entering into a buy as soon as it flips. If it turns into a bullish pin bar or hammer or anything, just get that red body out of there. Then I'm going to hit a buy. No, it's not there yet. See, it's teasing me too. Even if you're on the 1 minute candles, it's getting resistance at the 1 minutes. Okay, so you got to be patient. You got to wait because maybe it's a bearish bar. It will come back down again. Now it's trying one more time to flip. Come on. Still not there. My goodness. Yeah, 3 bar plays on the 1 minutes. Yeah, it's still holding. It's still holding that. It's fighting this VWAP. Let's see if it can flip. I got my finger on the buy button for US 30. There, I'm buying. I'm in. Target, maybe up here. Stop loss. I'm going to put my stop and give it some room to breathe. Maybe below that green box down there, and hopefully this hammer candle can take us up to previous resistance and drive through here. Let's go. Okay guys, that's 20 pips. Just that's 20 pips. That's scalping, guys. Okay, so if you want 20 pips, 15, 20, that's all I did was buy the break of that hammer candle. You can close right away if you want, if that's your style. You guys wanted 1 minute scalping. That's how 1 minute scalpers trade. Okay, so if you say, Ron, holy shit, that was too fast, I didn't have time to react, then I'm telling you 1 minute is even faster than that. And then sometimes when I say, guys, I've already exited, that's, some people are saying I'm still in the trade, and then it came back down to break even, and I say I'm already out with 15 pips. That's why, guys, we got to be on the same page if we're trading like this. We have to. Okay, if you're looking to hold this trade and build, yes, we could get a trade that goes up 40 pips, but there could be also pullbacks. So that's why I'm opening up a stop loss if we're holding here, if there's a pullback. But again, we got to go through the motions. Can we hold this green box? Can we close above? Remember the white lines now. Go back to my top down. White line is hourly resistance. Can we fill up to that hourly resistance and break out? And we have a lot of resistance right here. Okay, so coming up to the white line, that's also a target for scalpers. That's 25 pips up to the white line. All we just need is one more punch. There, coming up, 25 pips. I'm up 25 right now. I'm going to a break even now. Up 25, I'm good, break even. Let's see if it continues to drive. If you guys want to grab 15, 20 pips, you can. This is, someone asked me, I want to learn how to do big lot 1 minute trading. This is big lot 1 minute trading. Okay, like this, 25 pips, 30 pips with zero drawdown. Normally I do these with, let's say, a standard lot. That's 250, 300 US dollars in 2 minutes. That's someone's daily wage working an 8 to 10 hour shift at work. And you and I, we waited here for that perfect opportunity to grab 30 pips, in and out, pip and dip. That's it. Okay, so I'm out. I grabbed my money there. I got to go change the oil. I just made enough money to go change the oil on a Porsche. Okay, it's not cheap. To change the oil on a Porsche is $400, guys. And I paid for my oil change. Right there, guys. That's 40 pips. If you're still, now go to break even. Okay, yeah, we opened up our stop loss. If you guys want. Now go to a break even. You got a free trade running 40 pips. Do what you got to do. Now hopefully this could be a short squeeze and we can pop out of here. See, this is why I like Dow for opportunities like this. Gold, look at it. Now let's review gold. Was there good opportunities? Too much wishy-washy? What I did was I waited till 10 a.m. I saw they took out the low of the day, big bullish engulfing candle come, retest perfectly the box, and all I was waiting. Did you hear what I said, guys? This bar has no wick, so it doesn't have a lot of, it can pop and drive. Okay, so I waited. Remember, I waited because the candle was getting there, teasing me, and then as soon as it flipped bullish, I told you guys I'm buying. I got my finger on the trigger. Okay, I don't know how else to explain it to you guys, but if we're scalping, you got to understand that's how I trade and that's how I educate. Okay, that's 50 pips right now. God bless. Get your pips, guys. Bronson, are you good, bro? That's what we wait for. Bronson, we wait for quality like that. Okay, we will eat, bro. We will eat. Look at 60 pips, 70, guys. Okay, I'm telling you guys, patience, discipline, and we all eat. But we got to trade on the same page, guys. Just don't over leverage, don't over risk when you're learning how to trade. Okay, that's a great way to end this call. That could drive 70, 80 pips, guys. That's the high of the day. The purple line, big red box. If you got this trade open, guys, don't get too greedy. Reward yourself up there. You know, if you're holding trades, go through the motions. Flip this red box green. Go through the motions. Guys, this week I took 5 trades, 5-0 this week. I didn't trade a lot this week. Didn't take too many trades, but there we go. We're popping, guys. Look at Bookmap. Wow, just taking out shorts. Who wears shorts? Not me. But there we go, guys. Go with a trailing stop loss as well. If you guys are still holding this thing, we did a webinar on trailing stop loss. Okay. If you are up now 70 pips, secure maybe 40, 45, 50. Bank that money, guys. Because yes, this could come tumbling down with a red candle. But beautiful. See, that was a proper breakout, guys. Man. Rocket fuel, yes sir. Okay, guys. Let's watch the close of this candle. 2.5 more minutes. Okay, let's just watch the close because we're getting really to a critical area. There's the high of the day, guys. Look it up here. Look at Bookmap. Looking sexy, just eating away at these offers. We flipped the depth of market, but pay attention here too, guys. Look at the depth of market. With this big, nice bullish move, we are still negative 360 on cumulative volume delta. So there is a big market player who is absorbing all of this buying volume and may reverse this at a later time today. And pay attention, it is a Friday. Friday could have a sell-off. This could just be a minor pullback. Look at, we're coming up right back up to this critical area. We could break out a little more, and then pay attention to this yellow line today too, guys, if you're trading. 34,175. Pencil that in on your charts. That is a critical area. If we can continue with bullish momentum to break up to 175, that's where this big market player might be unloading everything. Okay, so pay attention. But we got to close above that purple line. Our high of the day is what? 34,120. We got to get volume to close above there. If we don't, now it's getting a wick. We might open red next candle and come back down. So that's why, guys, trailing stop, secure some profit. Don't piss away some profit. Just secure money, guys. It's a Friday. Maybe some of you guys made enough money to put some gas in the car. Great. Then do that. You know, whatever you got to do, guys. Okay. And on YouTube, almost 400 viewers, guys. Don't break my heart, please. Let's get over 250 likes on the channel, guys. Come on, give me and Dave motivation to come onto YouTube to do this daily with you guys. We give free education, guys. Free education. Guys, we're trying to empower people to learn how to trade. Join the movement, what we're trying to do. Understand our vision. Understand our mission, guys. We want to get across to all of the countries in the world that deserve a financial education that can't afford it, guys. This is what we're doing. You guys, I don't even want to tell you how much financial educations are here in Canada. I went to University of Western and I paid In early 1999, 2000, I paid $10,000 a year. In 2000, that was 23 years ago. My nephews are paying $40,000 right now for their university education. It's not cheap, guys, to learn this stuff. And all we ask for you guys is a like. Hit a like button. It costs you nothing. And you can grow SST with us and help people around the world learn and earn. Okay, guys? Thank you, guys. I had a great session, a great week. You know, Dave will be back next week. He was on the holidays. So we will be back together, guys. PK in Zoom, guys, in just a little bit. Go grab some breakfast, grab some coffee, come back with PK. And thank you, guys. It was an awesome week. I wish everybody have an amazing weekend with your family and friends. Take that time to rewind, to enjoy yourselves. Again, guys, it's Friday. Enjoy your Good Friday. Juma Mubarak to everybody that does celebrate. And we'll see you guys. Have a great day. Guys, just before you go, one quick thing. Join us on our Instagram. We're going to be posting more on Instagram right over here. Stock Sniper Trading. This is us with 43.8 thousand followers. Join us. We're switching things up, new way. And also, guys, we've had some questions that me and Dave are going to start to get more active in our own personal Instagram. If you guys want to follow us, it's Sniper Ronnie _FX and Dave is Dave Analysis. They're the verified ones. They've got the blue check mark. Okay, that's us, because we've had 10 people try to impersonate us and scam people out of their money. So make sure it's got that blue check mark. Mine is Sniper Ronnie _FX and Dave is Dave Analysis. That's us, guys. Okay, if anyone else messages you on Instagram, it's not us, guys. Okay, believe me, we would never ever message you guys saying give us $500 in crypto and I'm going to give you $5,000 on Monday. It's all bullshit, guys. There's all type of scammers out there. Don't give your money to anybody. If anything, message Dave and I personally, and we'll tell you. So join on our Instagram, on our personal Instagrams if you guys want. The EA, guys, okay, if you have any questions about that on the EA, there is a video, there is the description, things like that. We'll be getting that rocking and rolling. And if you want to join us this weekend on Stock Sniper Trading and be part of the community, guys, visit us at stocksnipertrading.com. There's different various memberships to join us. We would love to have you on this team, guys. There's everything. There's signals if you want signals with trade ideas, breakdowns, multi-live sessions we do. There's a lot of courses, we just did a webinar yesterday, a ton of webinars, courses, boot camps, a lot of education. Some of our snipers in our group, guys, believe it or not, are not watching these videos. Please, guys, watch the videos. You guys will learn. You guys will learn. You guys will learn. Take some time. Don't watch as much Netflix. Okay, watch more of support and resistance or today's setup. Watch today's setup. Okay, and again, I don't want to be that guy, but it came up to our hourly resistance for roughly 50, 60, 70 pips. If you get greedy and you don't do anything, a big red candle can come right back down. Okay, so don't be that person. We try to teach you guys discipline. We try to teach you guys get your money and get out of these markets, because nothing is guaranteed to go up forever. Okay, and look at Nasdaq. So today Nasdaq is trading real choppy. Gold is real choppy. Ms. Jones, we had to be patient with her, but she rewarded us. Okay, so thank you, guys. I'm done. I gotta go change the oil. Happy Friday, Juma Mubarak. God bless everybody. Thank you guys for all the likes, subscribes, everything. Everyone on Zoom, I love you guys. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay humble, stay hungry, and we'll see you guys. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Courtney. God bless. Den, take care, brother. We'll see you guys. Jay, take care. Everybody. Sherry, have an amazing weekend. God bless. You're doing phenomenal. Thank you, guys. Take care, everyone.
Hey guys,
awesome week, guys.
Good morning.
Thank you, guys. Dave will be back next week.
The live session of Stock Sniper Trading.
We'll
My name is Dave,
guys.
guys.
Enjoy PK's session, guys. In a little bit,
guys.
45 minutes.
In on
Support
US30
PK.
sell. Okay,
Scotty, take care,
jumping
bro.
in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop.
Weekend,
yes, we caught it. Hey,
Thank you,
guys,
guys.
200
Everyone on
pips,
YouTube.
please.
Thank you.
Secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of Forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our account's spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HCMC Greece, compliant with ESMA, EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AAAFx, recommended by Stock Sniper Trading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stock Sniper Trading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips, and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.